What's up, it's Melathon, the time god, right here posted up at the fucking House of Gods. Back to the basics too. Watching the fucking Dirtbag dance show, man. Tune in.
Boy, I got my mind on cake. Boy, I got my mind on cake.
Hustle every night and day. Boy, I got my mind on cake.
Oh, shit! Dirtbag Dance Show, episode 72! Oh, yeah! Strawberritas in the bitch. You know it's going to be a wild episode. My name is Dirtbag Dan. Of course, Skylar G in this bitch. Caustic's here.
I don't drink strawberry. I just wanted you guys
And
to
ladies
know
and
that.
gentlemen, joining us in the
Thank
building
you for not,
today,
for not doing that.
You're welcome.
Town Biz, fresh off
town business.
fresh off an official battle, a dope ass performance by my boy against Chilla Jones at World Domination 555. Ladies and gentlemen, passwords in this bitch.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Pass 510 on your social media at Pass
Yep.
510. That's it.
Right on.
Hold on, let me pay some bills real fast. First of all, this episode is sponsored by Battleborn Clothing, battleborn-clothing.com. Always supporters of the Dirtbag Dan Show and Battle of the Zay. Really good drinkers. They smell like beer like all the time. These guys just 100. I've seen them go through 2 48 packs of beer in the afternoon.
Yeah,
You know what I
they're
mean?
that kind of white.
That's some Reno shit right there.
Yeah.
Where they'll tell me, like, you can't smoke weed here. And I'll be like, dude, you can't drink beer here. Battleborn Clothing, battleborn-clothing.com. I wanted to say, before we go any further, shouts out to everybody who has supported us on this GoFundMe so far. Holy
Good
shit,
job.
you guys are fucking awesome. We are already at only 7 days in, exactly 1 week since we started this bitch.
We're about a third of the way there.
About a third of the way there.
About a third of the way there.
$828 raised by 22 people.
In a week.
I'm going to fucking go ahead and shout you motherfuckers out from the gate. All of you people that wrecked. All of you that didn't leave anonymous donations. And, man, there's some big anonymous donations. You know what I mean? So shouts out
I always respected that kind of shit. You know?
Yeah. I mean, definitely. I definitely do. But across everybody who fucking donated, you know.
Shout out
whether
to
you're-
the non-glory hogs of the world.
This shit's being fucked up. It's not letting me load this shit so that I can thank these.
So we're already letting you down on
I never promised you anything.
the only thing that we said
I promised
we'd do.
you nothing. No, I got it. I'm fixing it all the way down. I just want to
one
get to the
job.
bottom.
The only name that's important here is Dirtbag Dan.
Okay, so
Right? Shouts to all the
Shout out to all the
anonymous people.
Dirtbag Dans. I sent
Ang-
all the Dirtbag Dan to the Dirtbag Dan fund.
I'm sorry. Ang Erisbiratu. I can't pronounce your name, but you're fucking awesome. Mitch Weeks, who said stop piercing dick, Skylar. Thanks, Mitch.
Yes, I did. It's fucking.
How you're about a week clean now.
He stopped by never starting. It's amazing.
Skylar 7 days dick piercing free.
Dan Cow.
7 days and my whole life.
Oh,
Bruh.
I think that's Cow.
Dan cow.
Go!
Dan
Hampus Peterson, excellent name. Pellet Jones, we know Pellet. He's not a Kiwi. Tom Loud said, "I've spent the last few months traveling around and listening to the podcast from episode 1. I'm currently at 55.
Damn.
Love it. Keep it up. That's fucking
I'm
awesome,
just
bro.
listening to hours of our bullshit.
You spent a lot of time with us.
I spent hours avoiding this shit.
Better make
JP
it good,
Lopez. Shouts out to JP Lopez. Shouts out to Hanzaki,
Are you
a.k.a.
are you
Peter.
talking?
He said word to Coke
Okay.
back Dan. Coke back, not to be confused with Coke bag.
Coke Bag Dan is a scary sight.
Coke bag Caustic. Coke back Dan. Jared Warner.
Cheers with them.
Joe Hooligan. He said, hell motherfucking yeah, great shit. Thank you, Joe. And Chris Morrison. Ron Queeley from those are the Irish
Oh, yeah.
kids. Queeley.
Quayle.
Ron
Quayle.
Rory. It's Rory Quayle. Rory Quayle.
Rory.
They came and kicked it in the studio with us. And Tyler Sylvia, and of course the big homie Alfie, Big Alf, holding us down 100%.
Yeah.
We wouldn't even be here without
Alfie's
Alf, man.
signature comment of "Yo."
Yeah, he's a yo. Shouts out to all you guys. Thank you for repping us. If you guys want to get something out of it too, And a lot of the people that have already donated, I noticed, are people who have bought T-shirts too. So that's extra dope on your part. But also, all the money for the T-shirts right now is going towards this fund and also going towards the new studio. So DVD show T-shirts on the website. Click the button, dirtbagdanceshow.com store, and you can get a fucking shirt and all that shit. Shut up! Rappers be fucking... Dude, it's all rappers texting me about fucking B2B3, bro. It's on everybody's mind. They're just going nuts right now.
Dude, speaking of B2B3, we've got a lot of cast members on deck tonight.
Bro, that's like the theme of this episode. Skylar's actually one of the unannounced battles that people don't know about.
Sick.
We're breaking
Can't-
that shit on this episode.
That's
Can't-
news to me.
Can't tell
Skylar
nobody,
versus
dude.
Skylar G versus Loaded Lux.
Much like our episodes having themes.
So be ready for that.
You ready?
This shit is real.
I've been writing.
Fuck.
Yeah, B2, B3. Let's talk about these matchups, man. Just announced Passwords versus Arsenal.
Yep.
Amazing.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's
it's gonna be good.
How do you feel about this coming into this? Where do you think you're
Oh,
at?
man.
Where do you think ours is at? Backwoods and future hats. That's past his life right now. He's clearly not worried
That's
about
good.
fucking shit right now. My man's got a
Yeah,
fucking
that's true.
backwood rolled and a feather in his hat at all times.
With a fucking pair of
Dog.
headphones strapped to the side of it.
Yeah. It's lightweight.
It's like
Yeah,
the
lightweight
the
wavy.
1930s in the future. It's
Right.
like
Yeah.
2000. It's the
Exactly.
2030s.
Yeah.
He's like some post-apocalyptic
I've
archer.
had this hat for a minute. It's a
Post-apocalyptic
nice hat,
archer.
man. I'm not
It
gonna
looks
lie.
like a Harlem Nights deleted scene. Dog.
He's about to deliver a bunch of illegal booze
Yeah.
to a speakeasy.
Tell me, tell me about the prohibition pass. So anyway,
He works for
my
Nookie
God.
Thompson and shit.
yeah. So you're battling a guy who can't wear a lot of hats.
Yo, what are you gonna
How do you-
do? Because I've
That's the
seen
point I
people.
wear.
Just wear as many hats in your battle as you can.
What size hat do you think Arsenal would wear if he could wear hats?
I don't know.
Predator. Ask Abel.
I mean, what's his name? Future. Got dreads, he wearing the hats, you feel me?
Future has
He
custom.
probably has the custom shit. You feel
See?
me? Yeah.
Look, you just got Future on your mind.
Fuck you, man.
Keep your thumb out of anybody's ass tonight.
I'll put my thumb in the butt. Hey, Arsenal though. I
Yes.
mean, do you think he's gonna fucking roll around on you and spin 360s on the? Do you think that was like a one-time thing, or do you think like his new life is now in battles I fucking roll around and spin circles on motherfuckers?
I don't know. I mean, he might do that. You know.
You can fly with those
I don't
things.
know. I don't really
I've
care
seen
what he
him
does,
in the airport with
truthfully.
him, so I was like, oh shit, okay, you can fly with those things.
Yeah, I've seen somebody in the airport at like SFO on one of those things. Like, what
But-
the fuck
but have
you
you
do?
ever seen-
with
But
what?
anyway, with
Those
one
little
of
two wheels things.
Have you ever
little-
seen anybody that excited to have a hoverboard?
Hey,
I mean, it just seems lazy as fuck. It's like you can't just walk.
dude, I seen there was a guy. He was at the fucking stoplight,
Fuck.
like a fucking car on one of those things the other day, and
Huh.
I
hate
didn't
those
get it.
things.
He was
I'm
at the
"What, you really-
stoplight?
You really waiting for the light?
And you didn't
on your-"
run him over?
I wanted
Like,
to.
what the fuck is
God
wrong
damn
with
it.
you?
Just spinning in circles.
Look, dude, I already
And that's,
fucking hate cyclists. If I see any of you little hoverboard motherfuckers in the streets, you are fucking extra points.
Oh, you done. Extra points, cuz. Damn. GTA.
You are part of my bumper now.
He could come. But yeah, like I was trying to say, is that I don't really truthfully care what he does. He could come through with it. He doesn't need to have it. That shit is stupid. It looks retarded, but it's cool. You know, he can do whatever he wants.
I'll tell you what, like-
do you think he's gonna disrespect you?
Oh my God! Of course he's gonna try to disrespect me. I guess that's like what he's known for. Blah blah blah.
A lot of stuff
He's-
about your children. I feel like he's gonna
Probably,
go.
yeah.
He's gonna
Yeah,
go
he might
there.
Go there. He
He's
got
gonna
kids.
go there.
I know he got some little ones, whatever. But I still probably wouldn't even go there. Just because that's just not how I do it. I mean, to me, it's like
Not with that Hitman hat on.
to me. Oh my God! The Hitman.
Come on, you and
nigga.
Al Capone are gonna
like a-
do
Come on,
drive-bys
He's like an
at
extra,
a Model T.
extra from LA Confidential and shit.
All right,
Stop.
Please bring your fucking Tommy gun
Man,
to the
give me that
battle.
blood, buddy. Give me that shit. Give me that. God damn it.
Oh my God!
I hope you write this battle with a Chicago
Listen.
typewriter.
I don't give no fucks. This hat is beautiful.
You're ruining this interview.
What interview? What interview? My
sorry,
name
man.
is this hat. Hold on. Wait a minute.
Who's getting interviewed? Him or the hat?
Yeah, my hat got something to say, bro. It's real. Nah. Anyway. Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Fuck.
Sorry,
I
it's
can't
cool,
even
man.
remember what we were saying.
So Arsenal's gonna get personal.
Yeah.
Probably
Oh,
bring
I mean,
up the
whatever.
probably bring up the chillins a little bit.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, he might do that.
Are you
I don't know.
prepared for that?
He might not do that at the same time. But
Are you a pacifist?
He's gonna like tell you a list of things that he's gonna do to your family members one by one. Like
That's
if I
the
had a
thing.
prediction, he's gonna.
That's
be
the thing.
I'm
People-
gonna spit in this one's face, and I'm gonna run over. I'm gonna kick this one in the head too. You know what I mean? Like, is it run one by
To
one
me,
by
the
one?
Probably
thing is
run
about
better
that is
than
it
that,
is
though.
Yeah, it's
so,
gonna be
like,
a lot more articulate.
A lot better than what he
the thing
did.
about that to me that's like that makes it just like lose value is that it's obviously like you're not gonna actually do that though. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
You don't have like superpowers and shit like that. You know what
Well,
I mean?
yeah,
So
I
to
think
me, it's
realism
like,
is
that
a-
shit to me is just like, okay, that's cool. You can say it in a clever way to make people laugh or go, haha, that's funny. You can say that really to anybody, really. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But to me, like people know how like if they know like how I get down, then they know like that it's different.
And I feel like it's a lot more comfortable environment here in the Bay. Of course, isn't it going to be minimal shenanigans? I feel like
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I think
this is going to stay to
Yeah.
rap.
he's gonna get.
He's
I
going
mean,
to have to beat you by rapping.
he's gonna get
That's
as wild
me
as he
his
ever
best bet,
gets.
though, you know
Don't
what I
think
mean?
that venue's gonna have anything to do with him being mellow. Because look what he did to fucking Fab in Oakland.
Mrs.
You
Fab.
know,
Yeah, and then he got
didn't
like
even
James
care.
Brown
For
out of the
sure,
building.
but he
like-
doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't care. It's not like he's gonna
Oh,
be
he
like,
cared.
oh, I'm in San Jose, so I'm
Or you wouldn't have got fucking walked out by everybody.
Man, that's what I'm saying.
Still, it's
Come on.
calculated.
You fucking care, bro.
Oh yeah, that was planned. You feel me? Like
People in San Jose shot at Chris Brown. They don't give a fuck about you, bro.
Yeah, man.
Chill out.
Damn.
Yeah, it's not.
So yeah.
It's a very young battle audience, but I feel like we're going to be drawing in a lot of the people from the Bay Area who come to all of the other events that have been out here in the past, and I definitely their numbers must have dwindled just because of the lack of events, but those hardcore fans that do come through, they're going to kind of be impartial, and they're going to be they're going to make up a large portion of the audience, but there are going to be a lot of like kind of younger battle fans in the building.
I think it's going to be a good balance. There's going to be people who are eager to react to shit, and there's going to be seasoned, the worst word ever, seasoned fans,
Yeah.
who will be fucking harshly, meticulously critiquing bars with their folded arms, and making fucking grimaces.
It should be fun, man. I'm
a lot
really
of eyebrow
excited.
reactions.
Yeah.
The quality of battles that are coming to San Jose
lot of
is
head
fucking
shakes.
ridiculous. To have Arsenal and Passwords, that's a huge fucking
Yeah,
battle.
yeah,
Arsenal
it
is still the most viewed dude in America. So,
So there's nothing really to lose for you.
arguably,
Downhill battle from here.
like it's
Well, the thing is about it though is that he's very good. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Totally.
he's nice. Like it's just, I mean, people are like, oh yeah, people think it's because he's like disrespectful, but really it doesn't even have to do with that. It's because he's like actually really good
Yeah.
at rap. He's
He
one of the few
performs-
guys that
he
raps hella
performs
good.
really
He
well.
performs
and
really
that's the
well.
whole
I
thing.
mean,
Like being
Even when he's not
so-
saying anything.
being
Yeah.
in the ring with him recently, man, he really just
Yeah,
has
yeah,
like a
you
presence
man.
about him that it's undeniable. You know what I mean? He takes over the room, no matter what. So,
yeah. Fucking
Yeah,
Rebel
yeah.
never loses. So
So
even when he
maybe-
loses, I mean, he was
Oh, yeah,
legit
Rebel
losing to
never
Shoddy.
lost.
He was legit losing to Shoddy, and then he started spinning around in a circle, and I was like, "Oh, you can't lose while you're spinning in a circle." I see.
It's like a
figured it
deflection
out.
move.
Yeah,
or
yeah,
what?
I
like-
thought ours was lightweight getting at him a little bit to me.
I thought ours was winning.
Oh
until he
yeah,
fucked
you
up.
feel me though? Like a little
thought
bit.
ours-
I
Well,
was-
yeah. He
I
did
don't
fuck
know,
up.
you feel me?
He did
Like,
fuck
yeah.
up.
But he fucked
I don't
up
know.
though.
Yeah.
You feel me?
I
Which is
really like Shoddy Horror's music. I really fucking hate his
I have a
battles.
theory about the
He
fuck
makes
up.
good music. He
He
makes good songs.
He
yeah.
makes good songs.
He makes
You
good
fucking
songs, man.
suck at battling, dude.
I like he's come with it a couple times. I can't think
I
of
don't know what
one
the
right
fuck
that
you're
I
talking
seen, but-
about, Shoddy. I really don't. Oh, word. Word.
You don't have any fucking
Well, because I fucking drank it, Skylar, doesn't mean you ash in my
What the
cup.
fuck is wrong with you?
Doesn't mean you ash in my cup.
ash in your cup.
Just because I don't have a fucking hat on. With a-
I had a theory about
a fucking
Arsenal
pheasant's ass on it.
choking, and I think that what happens is when you choke once, you open up this fucking door in your head that says that you could choke now. You know what I mean? And you get so wrapped up in the I don't want to do this shit again thought that you'll find yourself right
Yeah.
back to choking.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
And then you have to get over that.
It's like when-
before you can kind of like get back to normal again. Like if you look at
like
look at
when
disaster.
Chuck Liddell got like knocked out and then couldn't fucking fight anymore. For some
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. You get it happens to fighters too. Like you get once they knock that button, then it's like, oh shit,
you
now
know
that
it's
button
there.
exists. Yeah, exactly.
You're aware of it.
And I think it happens as much for the fighter as it does for the person that's throwing the punch. And I think the same thing goes for battling. It's like you get that knowledge of the fact that you could choke, and then it'll fuck with you. Yeah. And that thought of, no way I'm letting this shit happen again, it will get in front of your bars. You know what I mean? Like, it'll stand there between, where you're fucking fell off and where you're trying to get. You know what I mean? There's like a brick wall that says, oh shit, don't let it happen again. Don't let it happen again. Don't let it happen again. And I've definitely like experienced that and worked through it. You know what I mean?
I felt like that was a big metaphor for premature ejaculation. Too. Really? I was like,
we can all see through it. Dirt. We like,
wow.
Really? I was not even thinking that at all. I had nothing. There was nothing sexual. Right, because
you overcame that problem. Bro.
We're
all proud of you.
Well, me and Passwords were having a conversation about battle rap, and these guys are like thinking about dicks over here violently.
Hey, Skylar's 7 days free, man. Give him a break.
Okay. What's up with the Chilla battle? Fucking.
What's up?
It was, dude.
What's up?
It was fucking dope.
Yeah, why were you so good and why was Chilla so bad?
Was it less than you expected competition wise as far as like?
Yeah, definitely. I was, I think he's nice. I'm not necessarily. I do think he's one of the dudes who is kind of, really honed in that style or whatever, that, the word association, and he's really good at it. He obviously knows that and whatever, blah, blah, blah. But I'm not necessarily a huge fan of that style, especially it gets overdone sometimes.
How excited are you about past name flips at this point in your life?
I mean, I don't know. I just don't care. I'm like, okay. I just don't give a fuck about it.
How many do you say?
It's like, this is annoying. The only kind of feeling that I have about it is like, damn. Every time, like, I always feel like the people when they come up against me is always like, I wish they did better, and it's always because they do like hella flips or do some like really predictable shit.
Right.
I don't know. It's like it's a trap, right? Because
I guess so.
You get into that mind frame. And it's like, dude, how many people?
Everybody's
done it. Like, so why as a writer are you going to be like?
I don't know if Clips did it though. Did he? I don't know. I can't remember.
He didn't do very many, which is nice, which made it a more enjoyable experience for me.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I mean, like I said, like I don't really feel no way about it. Really, I mean, as with anything else anybody would say against me, or anything, whatever.
Right. Yeah. But you like mine though, right?
Huh?
You like mine though.
You had a pass flip?
I had a few. I did a few.
What'd you say?
Of course you did. It's a trap, bro. Because if you battle if you're battling someone with a name like yours, you're like immediately sucked into this train of thought where you're like, I have to do this because everybody else did it, and it's like I have to one up the person who did it before me, or I'm trying to find the one that everybody else didn't find.
My past name flips will be way better
than everybody else, and it's wrong. It's like when it's like like the fight metaphor for that is like you brawling a brawler, like you're fighting someone who can knock you out, but you're like, fuck that, I can knock it, and then.
That's just the only thing, and that definitely I felt that with like Chilla Jones when we did the battle. I was like,
I'm gonna do my
pass. And I felt pretty good about my material. Like I just was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna straight up rap.
Yeah. I feel like people really overlook your actual bars. You do say some crazy shit, and I feel like almost how technical you are almost like blinds people to what you're fucking actually saying, and they're just gonna immediately write it off as like as filler. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's little gems in there, I guess. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Well, yeah, I'm sure you wouldn't write the shit down and then say it.
Yeah, there's some thought in there.
If you didn't think that, and and I feel like people are finally coming around, starting to see what you're really fucking capable of. Took them long enough.
I think more so it's just that I'm being more active.
Now, you've been way busier this year.
Yeah, exactly. I think that really, honestly, is it. It's just been, I don't know what it is or why it's.
You just stopped getting those Hall of the Don checks.
Shut the fuck, the Hall of the Don checks.
They were coming in every month.
Yeah, where are those? For real?
Racks on racks on racks.
Somebody got them racks? Oh shit! I'll get them racks. Shit, they got them for me. Shit, I'll take them. Yeah, I never heard of that.
That's why you was battling once a year.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't need this shit.
Yeah, exactly. It really was like once a year. I mean, before I did the.
What do you think? Why do you think that was?
What?
Why only once a year?
I don't know.
What were you doing?
I don't
What
know.
the
It just,
fuck?
He has a
what
real
the
life.
fuck, man?
He has a fucking real life. He doesn't need to do this shit. He's one of the few people who is on this
Jesus.
level. He's one of the few people that's on this level. He's like the only one that's on this level that does it legitimately because he wants to do it like as like a fun thing versus like some like sick need to be on stage or fucking need to make money and they back themselves into a corner to where the only way they can make money is battle, because that's what it is literally for everybody else. It's like, oh
I
shit.
need this.
or
Yeah, I
like
could- I
need
could
it.
see
You
that.
need
and
it.
past don't because I'm always like, why don't you want to do this? Nah.
Well, obviously,
you know what
obviously,
I mean? Like,
Pass doesn't need it because he's been going
So you've been
thrift shopping with
choosing your
Macklemore.
opponents
And
Yeah, well,
smartly, and
yeah. At that point, I guess
and,
it
and
was
solving crimes with the dude Eddie from Roger Rabbit and stuff like that, or what?
no.
I've definitely been doing that.
He legit. You legit
That's
have been
pretty much
able to
why.
stay relevant by having really solid performances.
Well, you always have a solid
every time you
performance.
come out, you have a good performance. Your like what you do is dangerous because if you have a bad performance and you don't battle for a year, that's like you're dude, garbage. You know what I mean? For like a whole
Fell
year.
off.
You know, like.
It fell off.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's definitely like it's the trade off. It works both ways
the Iron
you
Solomon syndrome.
there you go.
Yeah.
With Solomon too, it's like because
Oh, yeah,
Solomon was
right,
terrible for all those years.
Yeah.
Now Solomon's great again. If he,
Well,
But he
I've
wasn't
like-
terrible. He
what
just
I've,
wasn't battling.
yeah, exactly.
He just his last battle was bad, and fans only remember your last battle.
So he was terrible for 4 years.
yeah.
You know what I mean, or
Well-
whatever, 2 years or however long it was.
Nobody even
Well,
remembers how long he
Here's-
was gone.
Here's what I would say is that I feel like, I mean, lately, these ones that I've been doing, you know, I went from doing like just, you know, one battle pretty much like a year or maybe even longer than that, you know, shit like that.
Yeah.
But now I've done like, 3 this year, 4? I don't
Yeah.
even know. But,
What did you do this year?
fuck, man.
Charlie Clips.
Charlie Clips. Supposed to be B Magic that didn't happen. Charlie
B
Clips.
Magic got canceled.
Yo, dumbass.
Oh shit.
Just battle Chilla Jones. That's 3. Finna do this one. That'll be 4.
That's
Whatever.
4.
yeah,
But
that's
I feel like-
so
but I've
this
been-
year you've been back
Yeah,
way more. Than
Yeah,
that.
way more. And I feel like I've had better like performances doing them like back to back. Honestly, you know what I
Staying
mean. And I
sharper,
feel like,
kinda.
Yeah.
it's that type of shit.
Well, it's
you know what I
harder
mean?
to have
So,
to like retrain yourself to that train of thought.
I
I
think,
definitely feel that way.
yeah, for me, like I'm absolutely feel like it's because of that. Because I'm doing more, you know.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I
And
gotta
are you
turn
just
around and do
back into it? Do you like?
Yeah,
Do you want
I'm
the
with
chain and shit
Nah,
like
I
that?
don't think
No.
so. The chain, thinking of that chain,
Still,
nah, I
still
don't
too
think
cool
so.
for that.
So you see that?
There is some money in there.
sorry,
Though. You do get a check for that if you do get it. But I mean, I'm not trying.
Yo, but why they got to
I
make
want
a
the chain,
giant
I want the
$1,000 check, bro? Like,
yeah,
stop
for
that.
yeah, like
$1,000
How much? How much
Quit
did
doing
it
that.
cost to make the goddamn?
I
check?
told him, I said,
Like,
yeah,
How,
fuck that.
think about how emasculating that is for Immaculate to hold that bitch
a
up.
giant check that says $1,000.
on,
It's like,
bro.
fuck, bro.
They made the fucking check bigger than him.
Fuck
It
that.
is a tall ass check.
Yeah, that's for a small ass amount of money.
Yeah,
like,
you feel me? Like, come on,
$1,000 a
Shit.
check that's this big. If it's a check that big, it's got to be $10,000 or more. I'm sorry.
It
It's
can't
got to
go
be
to nothing
it's
or
got to be 5-figure minimum if
Fucking
it's that big.
Pac,
you can't have big.
got paid more than that to throw
could-
the fucking fight.
Well, they both got paid more than that.
Woo! I said it.
You should just make a check like this big. Just a little one.
They both got paid.
What am I doing?
Is it here? I'll strawberry that bitch to death.
Nah, you
Drop
can
it.
keep that shit.
Drop
man.
it, pop it, lock it.
Oh my god.
Because that's about as good as that shit's worth right there.
Yeah.
Good.
He loves
Gross.
it. He loves that
Ew,
shit.
I really do.
Like a 40-year-old white woman.
Yeah.
Let's talk,
Jesus
Pretty
Christ.
accurate.
let's talk about some other shit.
Pretty close.
So, as far as B2, B3 goes, Caustic versus Big K as well.
Yes.
You still have to battle Big T. Like, you can't even be thinking Big K yet because you still got Big T.
I know. How am I gonna do these
You're going
name
backwards
flips?
in the alphabet.
How am I gonna do all these name flips?
And then he just battled Marv. Like, he's really limiting. He's got to be so specific for each opponent. You know what I mean?
That's never really been an issue for me.
Nah, you're very specific,
right.
and you write the day before, so it's not like you have to worry.
Well, I'm
about
gonna try not to do that. I've been pretty active.
Did you
lately.
hear Disaster when like about his whole success at World Domination 5? He said, "For once, I didn't do what I always do, which is like write a bunch of shit and then put it together last minute. He said for the first time ever, I put together a legit script of what I was going to do A to Z. And
it went so well.
And so he was like, why? I'm never not doing that again. That's what I'm doing every time now.
Yeah.
You know?
So maybe, I don't know, maybe we'll see that Caustic in October.
Yeah, for sure. I think that would be it would be interesting to see. And I think that if you did it and you were successful enough at home against an opponent as good as Big K, then you might be persuaded to continue to do that shit.
People have actually encouraged me to rap lately. They want to see me rap in these battles. I don't know.
That whole principle of that shit is so goofy. Like, well, you don't rap, you do rap. It's like, no, man, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You know what I mean? Like, first of all, like, the most rapping in the world is done in battles, and it could be done in the simplest way, and it could be done in the most complex way. But like, at the end of the day,
there's no beat, so there's really no way
if
for
they're
you to
talking
fucking
like,
determine.
if they want you to rap like you're rapping to a tempo, like if it's
get
just
the fuck
like,
out of here.
Yeah,
go listen to music.
You
fucking
know, like
It only works for Tricky P.
Yeah,
You know what I
it's
mean?
not
Like,
like
it's not
everyone
a
can do
successful
that
method
shit.
for
I
everybody.
mean, you know, I have the capability of doing that, but I don't think I'd do it in a battle. It's not as effective. I've built,
Well, especially when daylight
Yeah.
starts snapping to the beat that you're doing the tempo to.
Well, what do they want to hear? Bars
I
more?
saw
They want to
that.
hear.
Yeah.
I don't know. They don't know. I don't think they know what they want.
You want to hear bars more? They want to hear
Bars.
multis more.
Would you like me to do 3 setup lines, ultimately building into a 4th big punchline?
Yeah.
Is that what you're into?
No, the problem is that folks think that there is like a thing that they're just like supposed to like going into it with weird like expectations. Or whatever.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
just
yeah,
like,
yeah,
yo,
yeah.
just
Everybody
go,
has their own
it's
interpretation
not
of what
that
rapping should be,
serious,
and nobody
man,
really
like-
fucking knows, including the rappers, which is tight.
Yeah, at the end of the day,
I mean,
a lot of
We're
it-
all just guessing, and it's all of our best interpretations, through our own mediums.
The way that we come up with shit and the way that we like run bars by each other and shit, and people would just be like, "No, don't fucking say that."
Yeah,
and you should hear the shit that we don't say. And then not only that, sometimes like we'll be like that. Like sometimes people be like, "No, don't say that," and you'll do it anyways, and you'll fail. Or sometimes you'll do it, and it'll be the best thing that you did, and you never fucking know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's hard to say. And I think the best rappers are the ones that trust their gut the most. Like the people who I find the most entertaining. And it doesn't. I know
real.
like Head Ice. I don't think Head Ice calls anybody's like, "Yo, listen to my bars, Wolf.
Yeah.
I want you to hear."
this fool writes the shit, believes the shit, and then says that.
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. Like I don't think he's like. There's like a process where he's questioning.
exactly.
And
you know
that's
what
why
I
I
mean?
kind of don't like writing till the night before, because then it's like new to me too. I'm like, oh shit, this
Yeah,
shit is
that's
tight,
fair,
and
yeah,
I feel
yeah.
excited about saying it, and people can begin.
So if you have the power to like get through the performances like
Yeah.
that, but then your shit is like fuck. If you're sick the day of, then you're fucked.
Yeah.
But like I could be sick the day of and fight through it because I know my shit well enough.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I've definitely
gotta
put myself in some situations where I'm like, oh my god. what
I've
am I
definitely
fucking
battled like
doing right now?
in terrible shape, but like all I had to do was be dope for a 15-minute window. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And then I was out. Like
True.
I've
So-
done that shit. And then went and collapsed in the hotel. Like, because I was just not, because I went too hard the night before, because I was on tour and I was going too hard the whole time, just all
Right.
sorts of shit. But like, if you know your shit well enough, you could just fucking fall back on the like, kind of like blank out and just perform. You know what I mean?
I don't know. A lot of it just comes down to how comfortable you are, man. I mean, there's sometimes when I've just been
That's what it's
chill,
all
and
about,
even
really.
if I didn't have like full 3 rounds, bro, I would go in there and it just kind of would click, and I would be in the moment, and it would almost turn out better than if I fucking rehearsed this shit in the mirror for 3 weeks, which I just fucking think is the weirdest thing in the fucking world. I can't, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not in my room. Like,
what's weird? No, what's weird about that? In your room alone, thinking about some dude,
yeah,
looking
that's-
at your actions in the mirror.
I look
as you talk
crazy.
about
watching
him.
yourself, like
if you
watching
watch me, like if
I don't.
Like,
we
all
set
that-
up a
get in the mirror
GoPro.
and do it.
all
I'm
that
not
shit
gonna- I
is
don't do
whack
that.
to me.
I want to do that actually. I'm going to set up
I
a
don't get in the
GoPro in
mirror,
here
bro.
and fucking film me just doing what I usually do because I just pace like a fucking lion. I just go hell.
I pace. I will pace.
And I just walk
That's
back
my
and forth.
thing. Once it finally comes down to crunch time, and you see me do it
Oh,
at
yeah.
mad
I mean,
events,
no,
everybody see me do it. I
pacing
go
is
off
a
at my
natural
own
thing to
place,
do.
and I pace around for about 2 hours, and I come back and I have a battle to fucking.
I always talk about how regular people walking down the street will
know how it
see,
happens.
they'll be like, yo, what the fuck is going on? There's all these super well-dressed homeless people out here talking to themselves. I was like, I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Soul's got the latest fits on, just
Like-
being crazy.
Big, huge beard on the corner.
I think he's fighting someone
Very
in his mind.
Very fresh looking, but insane clearly because he's
Dude.
rapping into a mirror to himself.
One time at one of the battles in Oakland, I took off around the corner and I went to this little parking lot. And I was really like going in, like I was in like the corner. Dude, I was like pissed, dude, and I was there for a minute. I was like taking leaks and shit. Like I was posted up. I was like, and then I like after all this time, I look back and this person's been sitting in the car looking at me for like 30 fucking minutes, dude. Like
That's
from like
hilarious.
from like where I
That's
am
so
to where
funny.
fucking Mark
Yeah.
is right now. This
That's
person's
good.
just like,
Yo, I just watched
Yo.
this like regular
Dude,
Yo,
that-
I just watched this regular ass looking
crazy. And I'm
dude.
just like,
Was that the
fucking
same
dead.
night? You were running your bars to me. We were walking around the block, and we passed these chicks, and like, "Are you guys okay?" They like thought we were arguing or something
Yeah,
you're
'cause I was,
just
like,
hella
yelling at
running your
Skylar.
bars, and we were walking. We're just walking all quick. Like, oh my
That's
god!
funny though.
Like, you guys all right? I'm like, yeah,
Yeah,
nah.
no, yeah, it's all good.
We're just fine.
Yo, we
This is
do
normal.
that.
Turn the fuck around now.
Bro, we do that in foreign countries, bro. We do that in Swedish
Yeah,
people walk
that did
by and are
happen
like,
in. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. In Toronto, when I did that shit, it was like.
this is like, dude,
was
some
weird like
American
that.
dude is just going off right now.
Dude, I went to the first time I went to England, I went with Frank Stacks, and I didn't practice at all. Like, I didn't even like.
You guys should just put a Bluetooth in.
like, we might as
and
well
then just
not
act
been
like you're
there.
on the phone with your girl.
Yeah. We might as well not done anything, and I just got drunk all night, and I ended up at like a graveyard at like 5 in the morning, like pacing, dog.
Like a cemetery?
Yeah,
What?
yeah. Where I was staying at, it was like across you, like the apart, like place overlooked it and shit. It was some fucking trippy shit, and I'm just drunk in a
It was like,
graveyard.
right now I'm writing in the
trying
cemetery.
to write definition bars,
Oh, and then you fucking shit the bed
and then I
hard.
fucked it up. It was
word?
awesome. Yeah. I know you never watch my shit, but you know, we can't all have that feather in our cap.
So what do you think? What do you think out of the
Hey,
two
that's
opponents that
true.
you're coming up
Can't all do
against? What do you think?
You knew better than this shit, dude, because I know you a long ass time, and you never worn this shit around.
Bro,
me.
I told this fool Apes, bro, we was on the way here. I was like, hey, man, I'm finna get roasted for this hat, but I don't even give a fuck, though. Because this shit is hard as fuck.
I'm not. Maybe I'm just upset because
Hey.
you're wearing it well.
Hey, that's real conviction, though, bro. That's real. Because
He
he
said,
came
wait,
here.
hold
and
on,
he was
wait.
I'm
He
hating,
said,
I'm hating,
he
I'm
said you're
hating.
wearing it well.
Yeah, you're wearing it well. You're
Wearing it well.
pulling it off. Okay, you know what I'm saying?
He
This is
said,
re-
It doesn't
this is
change the
recorded?
fact. It doesn't change the fact that you look like
is
Black
on
Crocodile
document.
Dundee or any of that shit. You know what I mean?
Hell no. His shit ain't this nice.
Oh, that's a knife.
This-
That's a knife.
yeah.
I see you play
Nah,
knifey
This
spoony
shit ain't
before.
this nice.
You told me you had that shit for a long time, and I
had
never.
it for a minute, bro.
Yeah, so you never brought that shit.
Well,
around
yeah,
me.
dude, you never watched his magic act back in the day?
Yeah, I didn't want
Yeah.
you. I wasn't there when you discovered Jurassic Park and shit. Like,
Shut the fuck up, man. What the fuck you talking about, guy?
my
Real,
bad,
bro.
my bad, Dr. Grant.
Okay. Fuck.
His shit had a feather, though, I think.
What do you think about it? It totally did, bro. It totally did. Don't even question
This
it.
shit had a fucking
For a
raptor
second.
tooth at the end, my dude.
That's the only thing I'm missing.
Did what do you think out of the two opponents you're facing? Who do you think is going to be a tougher match, Big T or Big K? They're both like epic
Big K.
performers.
Well, apparently Big K is just gonna murder me, right? So people done. I think Big K is obviously the harder road right now, especially because they have the exact same name, and I have to battle them in the same month, and they're both just kind of odd, obese people.
I don't know. Big K's not really fat. He's just like fat body. You know
Yeah,
what
well, I
Like,
mean,
he
I don't
doesn't
know
have,
what else
like,
makes you fat besides
fat
having a
body.
fat body, but
No, Big T is like Big T is
But
a
I
large
don't know.
gentleman, bro. He's an extra large
yeah,
gentleman.
I know. Corn fed.
Yeah.
He's got those ham hocks on him.
Okay.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Man, what happened to that backwood, man?
Nah,
You've been holding
I've been
that
smoking it. That's probably why.
What is he doing? Why
You've
is
been
he
holding
doing
that for
He
so
has,
long,
dude.
cuz. Somebody on YouTube is
Oh,
gonna
I'm sorry. Am I
document-
not wearing the hat? I gotta
Someone
pass it.
document it.
I don't have the smoking hat on.
Time.
Fuck.
I'm sorry.
Did you get put in Gryffindor or no?
Yo.
Like, word?
Word. And then, of course, I get to battle DNA here at home in San Jose, which I think is dope.
Which is the main event?
It's the main event for me. It'll be, you know what I mean? It'll be like the one. It'll be the one here. We're gonna have where I'm gonna have all my fucking peoples out there. We're gonna make it hard for them.
Yeah.
I'm actually pretty excited to see you in DNA. I think it's gonna be some fucking interesting shit.
Yeah, man. I think DNA is he's definitely like been oversaturating himself. I think he's battling Real Deal like 14 days before he battles me.
He's just trying to get them all out.
Huh.
Yeah. So he's like he heavily oversaturates himself. He was gonna last time we were gonna battle, he was battling 2 people that night, you know? But the motherfucker is exceptional at this. He's like an idiot savant. You know what I mean? Like he might wherever else he's bad in life, like he's good in that ring. So I can't like go into it thinking that he's gonna fucking, you know, be shitty.
No, you
I have
can't
to be good.
underestimate
I have
him.
to be great. I have to I have to shine a light on why he's ridiculous. You know what I mean? But like, I can't lose sight of the fact that he's got a lot of talent and in the process.
What do you
know
think
what
the over/under is on him keeping his shirt on?
I don't know, bro. Like
Keeping his shirt on.
He really likes to take his shirt off, bro.
DNA?
Yeah.
he's done it. He's
He
done
did the
it
bomb thing one time.
a
right?
couple times.
He did that a couple
Couple
times?
times.
Couple times. Yeah.
A couple bombs and like.
And he was way more
not-
out of shape the second time than the first time. But now that I think that he's
Oh,
now
yeah,
I think
wait,
that
I saw that because he's trying to put his shirt back on or whatever.
now
It
that I
was
think
like,
he's following.
I feel like I've
uh,
seen DNA's belly more
That's
times than
cool.
I've ever wanted to in my life.
He wears like that
once.
extra
Negative
studio
one.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, -1 was how
I was gonna
many?
say, like,
I wanted.
one is it, basically.
It's a -1. But I don't know. I'm looking forward to it. I really like legitimately.
Yeah, you gonna roast him.
I had a shitload of material left over because I used some of the shit. Like I would say a third of the shit that I put together for K-Shine was shit that I was gonna use for DNA, and then the rest of it was like mix up of like random shit I had written and shit that I came up with in that 8-hour span that we booked the battle or whatever. And that was a 3.5 minute or 4 minute round. It wasn't even a long round. And then I was looking at all my material and I was like, yo, man, I need to just write new shit. And I wrote like 4 or 8 bars and I was like, dude, I'm scrapping all my old shit and just writing new shit. And everything that I've put together so far, I've just been
Yeah.
super stoked on. So,
Interesting that you go from K-Shine to DNA
Yeah.
Why you say that?
because they're like a team now. I don't know.
Oh,
if I
yeah.
know.
Yeah.
You're
No,
battling
definitely.
both members of the team.
Well, it gives me an opportunity to
to make fun of that shit. Hell
yeah,
yeah,
exactly. To make fun of the whole scenario. You know, just he's battled so many different people, and there's so many easy angles to take with DNA. I want to take some interesting ones.
Yeah,
you know what I
definitely.
mean? I want to be unique.
Definitely.
And I want to take a page out of your book because one thing that I think that you do that nobody else does anymore is actually goes after someone like and assassinates their character. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like just straight up fucking break you down for the shitty person you are. You know?
You know what I mean?
We don't see enough of that. Nowadays, it's a lot of
I agree.
people are trying to rap better.
Actually, I
and-
disagree. And if nobody could do that but me, that'd be great.
But I think, for real, I think that it's a lot of people
Yeah.
out trying to out rap each other, which is great. But this is a
But
battle.
you're missing the.
This ain't a fucking song
Yeah.
competition.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
You're not fucking Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole. You're in a ring. You're supposed to say terrible shit. That's why Arsenal's always been great. Because
like-
he never lost sight of that shit.
Yeah.
He always fucking took it to your fucking doorstep. And didn't matter where you were. He said fucked up shit about your family and your fucking friends.
Everybody
and-
wants to be Bruce Lee, but somebody's got to be like James Toney and just knock you out unfucking gracefully.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I gotta take the jugular.
I prefer
Every
a direct
time.
approach. I prefer a personal bar that I mean, like when you can find a bar
Yeah.
that is both complex and is so personal that it could never work for anybody else, and not only not just work for that person, but work for that person right now. You know what I mean? Today.
It's gotta be well done though.
Yeah.
Truthfully, in my opinion, sometimes like shit is like too personal,
And it gets corny.
and it's like it's like incestuous. Almost. Shit is just like hella weird, and it's like you're just talking to them like, what the fuck are you talking about?
There's a certain
cuz?
way to
Like,
go
what?
about it, man. You gotta like kind of like paint the
Feel me?
imagery a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you
It's-
can't be like, I was there last week.
Like,
Remember
yo,
Tony? He was pissed.
Yeah.
It's like,
What?
it was like, who the fuck is that? It's like, yo, man.
It's like a
Word.
fucking soap opera
Like,
all of a
look at-
sudden.
That's what
and
I'm
shit.
saying, bro.
Look at the kind of man you are.
I mean, like,
That's the whole focal
I mean, like when
point.
people point out, like parallels of your life that everybody can see, that shit's on display for everybody. Not anything where you're like referencing some personal shit about their life that somebody needs to have like context to know, but some shit that they should know by watching them for all these years. Like, look at this person, look at their character. Like you know what I'm saying? Like,
what would you do that I would not be caught dead doing?
Yeah.
Find out. And dude, whatever I say about you is fucking true.
In the ring, it's true 100%.
Anything I
so
say-
you could make up shit in a personal sense
what
and
I'm
have it be
saying.
really
Yeah,
fucking
that's
official.
the thing.
It doesn't even have to be true. It just has to be
I just have to
personal
sound believable.
and directed towards that person in a way that it could never be shifted to
Man, I think one
match
of the
another
tightest-
person.
When I originally wrote the Jeff Price shit, I kind of my third round was already going that direction, and really I'm just guessing. I'm just, you know what I mean? This is all a fucking theory in my mind.
Hearsay and
then I
fucking-
get there and confirm some of it, and now I really fucking have, you know what I mean? Like now I can fucking get detailed with this shit.
Yeah.
And make it something. You know what I mean? But
And just the seed of you maybe having some information is what granted all the information when you landed
Right.
anyways. Yeah, that's awesome.
which has got to be in the back of Big K's mind. He's like, "Fuck, I kicked it with this." But but it's like it's different though, because like Jeff Price isn't a homie, like Big K's a homie. You know what I mean? But we
Right.
still, somebody's got to win and somebody's got to lose.
Yeah, Marv's the homie too, right?
Marv's a homie too, but Marv had to
Exactly.
lose that
Shit,
day.
we went at it, man. You and I went at it, bro. So shit.
Yeah.
Me and Pass are the homie, and Pass had to lose that day.
Yeah. Well,
Me and K are homies.
But he wasn't going to say, you're not going to say me and you, huh?
Me and you. I don't remember that happening.
Ah, Caustic's the homie. That's it.
I didn't
That's
even-
it. I'm just going to say Caustic's the
I don't
homie.
even remember that
I'm not
happening,
even
bro.
going to take it past that.
What happened?
Moving right along. The whole night is amazing. Also, Thesaurus versus fucking Fresco, which is a fucking dope battle, I think.
Very banger, bro.
Yeah,
I think
that'll
it's
be
just
interesting.
the top 4 battles. Whatever else they put on this card, holy shit, that's a fucking amazing
There's
card.
one more like big battle to be announced, and I think it's gonna be.
I think it's gonna fucking blow people's minds.
I think
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
gonna blow your mind, especially.
No, I already know. I already know what it
Yeah.
is. I already know what it is.
That's awesome.
It's cool. Yeah, I'm stoked. I'm stoked.
It's just cool for, especially for those of us who have been a part of this California shit for so long.
yeah, for sure. It's a Bay card for sure. That's why it's got that BAY in it. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Yep.
So we're trying to have it be as close to what Battle of the Bay 6 and 7 should have been. You
Right,
know what I mean?
right,
As
right.
humanly possible.
Definitely.
So, all right.
Definitely.
One more piece of thing before we go into the battles this week. I wanted to talk about Summer Madness 5. They're actually going to have a pay-per-view this time for the first time ever. They just made an
Damn,
announcement.
these fools are just innovators, bro. They're just
Changing
really
the game.
just
But they also said that they're going to do not all of the battles will be streamed. So only I think they're doing 7 battles total or something like that. And they said that they're going to stream 4 of them, and then 3 of the battles.
They
got
got to be able to withhold something from you. They got to hold that ticket over your head.
They said they want to do it so that the live fans get something extra. You know what I mean? They also said that, and this is all Beasley in an interview with BattleRap.com. He said that or an interview I seen on BattleRap.com. I don't know who the fuck it was with. It's just Beasley sitting there being like, and talking in his super wrestler voice. Like he's such a fucking, he's like a golf announcer, one of the two. Like that's what he sounds like to me.
Wow,
Like he's
a
like
golf announcer.
coming to the next. he's gonna pull out his 9-iron, and it's incredible. But he's really calmly explaining how they're gonna pay-per-view 4 of them, and that they're gonna keep one because some people like the system of waiting and the anticipation that comes with seeing the trailers and shit like that,
Right.
which I totally agree with. I don't know I feel like they talked a lot of shit about doing pay-per-views.
You agree
for
with
them
him?
to do? No, I agree that there is an anticipation that came with that kind of only existed within URL because everybody else went to pay-per-view fucking
my phone.
3-4 years ago. You
Right.
know what I mean?
Well, I feel like it's really odd because this is their big event. This is the event that gets talked about every year, and I feel like they've got one of the biggest possible battles you can have right now.
Yeah.
And I don't feel like a lot of people are talking about it. I haven't seen like a lot of speculation. You know, I don't know. It's just not coming up.
Do you
in
think
my
that
feed.
that's because of how like previous Summer Madness events have gone down?
Just with shitty audio and shit like that, maybe.
Yeah,
but
just-
I don't know. I mean, it just seems like I don't know.
I'll be really interested to see how the pay-per-view is handled. I mean, I know it's a fucking animal, and I know, like, the thing is that these other leagues have had years and years to dial it in, you know? But it's URL. They're the biggest league in the world, so they're
Right.
going to be able to get the biggest team on it.
Right.
At the same time, Total Slaughter obviously had the most money in the game when they did their pay-per-view, and there were
And it
so
still
many
just didn't
issues
work
with the
out.
audio,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it was just
It's so hard.
There were so many things, like, legit King of the Dot runs the best pay-per-view right now. Hands down.
Absolutely.
Hands down, they run the best. And I'm not just saying that because it's fucking mostly me talking. Hey, but it's just the way like the logos flash on the screen, the way everything's dialed in, it's just super clean. You know what I
it's
mean? Like
the best quality you're gonna get right now.
Don't Flop does Next Day, which is also great. You know, like it works, but it's not the same. You know?
Yeah, you're not watching it live with everybody else. You're not in the discussion.
So
like
it's
that.
not, it's not the same. It works for Don't Flop in the sense that because the most of like the hardcore fans are there live, and
Right.
the ones that are gonna watch it next day are in the States anyways. They were gonna watch it next day no matter what.
Right.
But
Right.
UW had that one great pay per view. It was amazing.
Yeah.
It was some of the highest quality still to this day. Lux and who was it?
Hollow.
Yeah, Lux and Hollow. Duh. Yeah,
That was great. Actually,
it was amazing.
Mine
The
is
quality
fucking
of
Jack
that
Tripper or whatever.
and
that
I,
fucking
yeah. And Laura
Thriller.
Tarsi, right? It was Jack Thriller and Laura Tarsi that were doing the pay per view on that one.
Huh. That's really
Weird stuff.
Yeah.
It's weird as fuck.
Interesting.
Yeah, but they're gonna.
Lord Tarsi and Bizarre was pretty good, wasn't it?
When was that?
Ether.
Ether, yeah.
Oh, okay.
That was a hell of an
Yeah,
event,
yeah,
wasn't it?
Ether.
It was good enough to name a show after.
Hell yeah.
Dude, that
Which
was
is
the,
still
I
going
missed that shit, bro. We used to have way more to talk about on our show just
Wait,
because
hold
their
on.
show existed.
Oh, it's been so long.
Oh, I missed
just
that
had
one,
to.
bro.
That was
I
good.
We
missed
need it.
that one, dude. Oh,
That's how
yeah.
you feel, man?
Okay. But I'm you know what? As a fan of battle rap, I'll definitely be watching.
Because this girl is on fire.
This girl's on fire. Let's talk about these battles of the week. We actually got a full 5 battles this week, ladies and gentlemen. We're back in the fucking game. So
wait.
no,
Oh,
not 3. We got 5.
I thought it was 3, actually.
We added a few. We added a few, but I think you've seen them. And the ones you haven't seen, we'll fucking show you on the screen right now. Actually, the only one you haven't seen, I'll definitely show you on the screen, which is definitely Pedro and Max Sherry. Because I'm sure you're just not watching King of the Ronalds battles on the regs solo,
You're
right?
not up on those king of the Rons.
You don't hashtag
I
boyment?
don't know what that
Boymint?
means.
Nobody's
but we
above
just-
boymint.
Nobody's above Boyment.
Nobody.
Not a
Boyman?
soul. Boyment.
Boyment.
What does that
It
mean?
means that you're not above it and don't act like you are. All right?
What?
Boyment
What?
is like being boyment. Like BOYMENT.
What?
It's like
How's that?
What?
an
How
explanation?
does- yeah, what is that?
Boyment is
You
like
didn't
being
explain
no,
boy.
no.
anything.
Listen, no. He was asking because he was trying to. He was,
Boyment is like treating somebody like a child.
yes, like punking them.
This is done, I think, honestly.
Thank
Like,
you.
So the whole league is just like punking battlers.
Treating them like children.
Punkin.
Children.
And I don't mean like little pumpkin battlers. I mean
Little
punkin.
pumpkin battlers.
And in this case, they
So
actually
who
look
made
like
this
children. This is a Mickey Worthless original.
Who is that?
Let's just start there. Let's just start
Mickey
with Pedro
Worthless
versus
is-
Max
Is
Sherry.
the man, clearly.
I'm just learning about all this tonight.
Yeah, man.
I know.
We're gonna show you this shit, bro. I'm gonna put
Like
this
when I
shit.
came in here, y'all were watching the one dudes who were British.
Yeah, that's what's going on right now.
Bro, I'm gonna put this shit in your world so hard,
That's the one where he
bro.
ripped his shirt.
Yeah, bro. There we go. That's the one where. Yep, there we go. Are you familiar with Pedro as a fucking MC
I
artist?
am not. No.
As an MC artist,
As a person,
As an individual?
as a person.
Oh, Pedro's amazing.
I've heard
bro.
the name actually. No, yeah.
But have
I've heard the name,
have you
but not-
experienced the legend?
Never experienced the legend.
So he's pretty crazy, bro. He likes to
Experienced
like.
the legend.
He decided that he wasn't
That's
going to write for
serious.
this fool at all, which I thought was
It's the
really
only way to put it.
amazing.
Yeah, it seemed like he was freestyling or whatever.
Yeah.
Yo, shout out to Apes in the building though.
What happens though?
Yeah, for
is
real.
like
though.
Yeah.
Animal Planet.
there's like a whole sequence
AP,
of
one
events.
time,
Oh,
town business. You know what I mean?
apes never far away from a blunt. Like he's he's
For
real
real,
close to
though.
one 100% of his life. He's never been more than 3 feet from a blunt in his entire life.
There's like a
Okay, so check this out.
blunt detector.
And good weed too.
Look,
Don't tell me look. Like,
Skylar, is the screen?
You know, tell me what to do, nigga.
it's not us. It's not for us. It's for them.
Oh!
Hold on a second.
I knew you weren't ready. I knew you weren't ready.
Dude, you started right in the middle of them screaming. What do you expect?
Holy shit.
Go ahead.
Okay.
We just got Boyd right now.
That was Boyment. That was KOTR Boyment.
Boyment.
I don't know motherfucking parts of Boyman ever in my
You
life.
picked the worst spot to start it. You gonna play it?
I'm trying to. I'm playing it. It's
I'm
fucking
way less
stuck.
excited about this battle than I was before.
All right, here we go. Here we go. This is what really like started the whole shit.
You want to get in my face? Man, you'll lose. Take his hat, I'll take your hat off too.
He's trying to steal his wallet right there. At that moment, he's like trying to steal his wallet.
Wait, you missed the part where he throws dude's hat. This is the best part of the whole shit.
Yeah.
Oh, at the beginning where Pedro throws.
Pedro throws
His
his
hat.
homie's
Boyment,
hat,
bro.
and then he takes his homie's glasses and puts them on and
Yeah.
finishes his round with the
Supreme
dude.
So,
Boyment.
so Pedro
Supreme.
starts it. Yeah, it's still a little bit further back. It's just a lot of touching going on.
Too far. Too far.
Very physical. He grabs his face.
Yeah, this is the
How do
best.
you-
Just watch the whole Pedro round, dude. It's amazing.
You said
Turn it up a
something
little.
about Pokemon trading cards. I roll in your neighbour's yard while you're rolling an 8 for grass while you're bowling your mate's ass. Right. Yo, I rub him
Right.
for his sleeveless top
is
and I shot
Pedro.
him for a piece of rock, then box him in his cheek while he's munching on a pizza box. In the pizza plot, I punch him up as soon as the needle drops. You ain't evil, you're a little
He's
piece
just making
of
this
cock.
shit up, too.
I'll batter him.
Such a little piece of
No doubt, your mother
Little
be in
piece
my
of
own
cock.
house and we be smoking a whole ounce in one. Your mother will finger your mate's bum. Your mate will get robbed for his hat back.
Okay, so Pedro did that, and then you've seen Mac Sherry take Pedro's hat,
That dude, his
right?
name is
Yeah,
Mac
so
Sherry.
Mac
Sherry.
Sherry, bro.
He can't make this shit up, dog.
I know, right? I don't even.
So he
I feel like
takes.
if your name is Sherry, you can't have Mac in your name.
Isn't Sherry like a very like
Gay wine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he
It's also my auntie's name.
Aunt Sherry, Auntie Sherry?
I have an auntie Sherry. Yeah.
So this is like a wicked
had
like
it.
turn like.
I beg you guys move him. Move to that yellow line.
Cool time, now we're showing a cool
This
time.
fool
Right, right,
grabs
right,
this
right,
fool's
right,
hat,
right,
throws
right,
it, then he grabs his
said, "Oh,
hat,
good
and
time."
Pedro's just waiting. He's like, hold on, let me just.
Pedro's not
No, listen.
playing
He's
it.
ready to go.
Yo, man.
First round of the battle and Pedro hold it down. Everybody, you fucking wankers.
Hey, man be rapping like BMP fam. What's he gonna say about that EMC man?
I don't know what to do.
Mac Sherry wants to fight.
Fucking dominate, you fucking crazy prick.
Let them scrap, fuck it, let them scrap. Hey, watch my Hirachis, cuz!
Providing security.
Yo, that shit's so funny. This whole league is a shit show, bro. Every battle's like this. There's something. That's the second time that Pedro's ripped somebody's shirt in that league, So much he's got a name for it called it's EMCing somebody. If
Now
you just-
that's what you were saying
Yeah.
earlier. Okay.
So if you EMC somebody, if you just grab them and you just rip their fucking shirt, dude.
Wow.
What if Arsenal EMCs you, bro?
Then what will you do?
Nah, he's not doing
No,
that.
he's like,
He's
no.
not doing that. Nobody's doing that. Ever.
Ever in your life?
I mean, nah, it's just not gonna happen.
It's just never gonna happen.
Period.
He's like, mainly because my shirts are way too thick.
Nah, that's not why.
You're gonna have to get past the hat first.
Yeah. There's that.
That's Naga.
And-
It's pure Naga hide.
He just blocks with it.
No, they're gonna have to get past them hands. They're gonna have to get past them hands first.
Hands and beard. all
Plus
in
with the
way.
feather. Plus with the feather, he can fly too. So.
There's so many ways
Mario,
to
you feel me?
It's so dangerous. If he presses B, he floats. Okay. Okay. So that was ridiculous. Let's talk about Daylight versus Iron Solomon.
What?
That's one I didn't throw on your list. Did
Oh,
you
yeah,
watch
I've seen it a
Daylight
little
versus
bit.
Iron Solomon?
Yeah,
okay.
I was there too. or whatever.
Yeah,
we
you
was
were
there.
there. We were fucking there, man.
We were there, man.
Oh no.
Okay, so in the building, I didn't notice a lot of the bullshit Iron Solomon was saying. Amazing amounts of bullshit. Just go to you first and then come to me?
I'm smooth. I'm
Okay.
never-
He's like, I don't like it unless it comes out of a backwood and a feathery hat.
I feel like if I just set your hat on like the lake, it would just like float away and make a family with other ducks.
Okay, listen, fuck.
True.
Iron Solomon versus Daylight. In the building, I didn't notice that Iron Solomon was saying some crazy dumb shit. He said 2 or 3 defeat lines.
I heard 2 for
at
sure.
least 2.
He did
at least
actually,
2.
yeah.
And
He did
then
have some defeat
the other
lines.
thing he did that was insane was
Whatever.
he said,
It was cool, though.
"Is your butt what the whole dot mob wanted
Yeah.
to crack at?"
Yeah, that was a little
like,
sketchy.
yo,
I was
what
like,
Your
bruh,
butt?
Fuck.
That's lightweight
You
sus.
can't say
Like,
shit like
He
that,
said,
bro.
he said, this was the setup. Is your butt what the whole dot mob wanted to
That
crack
was the
at?
line.
And it was literally that cadence, too. Like, it wasn't even like faster or slower. It was, is your butt? Yo, how come Iron Solomon delivers like Slim Jesus, bro?
Can I get a is your butt
does,
button?
dude.
He delivers like Slim Jesus. He says everything with such conviction. He's like,
Conviction?
Conviction. I said conviction.
No, dude.
I said I want the conviction.
I have conviction with my fucking gang.
Man, I'm on the block selling drugs, holding guns with my fucking gang. Is
That's
your
my
butt
dog, man.
what the dot mob wanted a whole crack at?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fuck, man.
He said that. He said that.
Every battle, Solomon's got to have some kind of big
He said-
dick-esque line that
he
just
said,
sets
and then
him
they-
back like a year.
He said, and then they slapped your frickin' butt.
Freaking butt he did.
And then they slapped your frickin' butt. Bro, I would never write that. Not a moment in my life.
That's
would
what
I-
exactly.
At no
you
point
know
are the
me, like,
words-
that's the thing.
Bro, not even in like
That's a
08
weird, like-
when I write, is your butt what the whole
Yeah,
dot mob
Yeah,
wanted to crack at?
right.
Because a butt is gonna crack it at? Get the fuck out of here. Solomon, you
Yeah.
fucking
I don't know.
ridiculous.
I thought it was the battle was really weird because like on both sides they would say really like genius shit, and then like
Yeah, he balanced it with amazing shit.
and
Follow
then,
it
and
by,
then two
like,
and then
no,
two
he
bars
was-
later
he
you're
was
saying
killing
like
it, bro, for
wildly
real.
retarded shit.
Yeah.
Like
Yo, yeah, what was the setup for put an NY in front of Quill? No, I thought it was.
That was cool. Yeah. Put him to sleep.
That was
something
tight.
Like that.
What was the set? There was a setup for
there
that.
was a
that
setup
was
that was
so
bullshit.
It was just ridiculous.
No, for real. I don't know.
And one of those.
Thought
One of
Daylight
those.
second though to me was like the illest shit of the whole thing. So I was like, yo, that's
when
killing
Daylight
me.
gets on,
I
he gets
forgot
on.
I forgot what he said.
At one point,
He's rapping
he's like, I had wrinkled
He was
clothes. 9 months later, I got iron. People were like, whoa!
yeah.
what?
Caustic was like,
Yeah.
wait a minute. He's like, what? I don't get it. It's like wrinkled clothes got iron. He's like, no, there's got to be some deeper meaning.
What the- yeah,
It
what the
can't
f-
just be this.
What the fuck does that mean?
It's a wrinkled clothes got iron, bro. That's it. The wrinkled
Yeah.
clothes got iron, bro.
That's deep, brother.
That's deep, brother.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. The
I think-
lack of
You don't know about-
melanin
you
in
don't
my
know about that,
skin.
man. Feel me? You don't know about that.
Doesn't allow
Speak, bro.
me to
Hey, get with
understand
that,
that
bro.
line.
Swear to
9
God,
months
man.
later, I got iron.
No, you don't know. You don't
Takes
know
a
about
Don't
that.
about that, man.
Takes a long time to iron a
Day-
shirt.
Daylight is my favorite battler and my least favorite battler.
Yeah.
He's
I feel
both
you.
of those roles in my life. sometimes.
The way Iron flipped the mirror shit was amazing. Like in
That
the
was-
ring.
that
was
and he
pretty
did it
great.
in like the
Yeah.
middle of the round too. He didn't do it in like a weird
Yep.
place. He did it in a cool place. So thought that was
Yeah,
dope.
Dude,
he didn't do it at like the
Beginning or the end. Yeah, he did
put
it
like
in
in
the
the middle. I was like, okay.
What was it?
that
What there
was
was
hard.
Daylight had like that amazing line in the fucking second. What was it? I lost it.
He had a whole bunch of fucking amazing lines in that
Yeah.
battle.
Yeah, I thought he killed it.
What?
That was pretty-
What?
Speak up. Yeah,
no.
we
Yeah, that was
just
Iron
talked
one,
about
bro.
it,
God damn it.
and it was bad.
And then
God
there's
damn.
I don't
there's the-
care
in
if you
the-
reference fucking slavery. Was it a good line?
It wasn't even about it. It was just about the wrinkled clothes.
Yeah,
and
just
getting iron.
Well, it's because he came.
That's
last
the other
time
battle,
dressed
I
as a
think.
slave.
Yes.
Before,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
I don't,
I
under-
came
I don't
as a
understand
slave
that.
with
How does
wrinkly
that?
clothes.
How does that damage your opponent?
What, to dress like a
It
slave?
doesn't.
No,
Well,
I mean,
just to
if
bring up-
9 months later your slave costume got ironed,
It doesn't at all.
Well,
so
It's not a direct
all
attack.
right.
I don't
not a
think-
direct attack
I think
on
he
your-
knows he's
So
not
it's-
trying to like.
He's just
you
trying
know,
to play on words, and
he's trying to
everybody
play on
eats
words.
it.
Well,
Trying
yeah,
to
but
boast and
that's
brag
great
or
that you
whatever,
can do
blah,
that.
blah,
But
blah, you know.
if
But
it
it's not
doesn't-
even. It doesn't
if
even make any
mean
sense.
anything.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
doesn't even
exactly.
What
go
is the
anywhere.
fucking point?
Yeah, I feel you. I feel it.
Because everybody reacts in the building because they are like,
We go,
oh,
"Oh,
creases, irons.
I react to that punch prom line in the building, and then I heard it on the video, and I was like, "Yo, this fool said punch line."
Yeah, I'm like,
He said
what?
punch
What did he
line.
say? What did he say?
He said, "We're have you waiting for the punch line like the prom, like some shit like that."
Yeah,
I was
it was
that
like,
iron?
oh, yeah,
Iron,
I was
for
like,
sure.
What kind of bar is
Dude, he
that?
said punch line, bro, like the prom punch
Yeah.
line, like line of people
Yeah.
waiting for punch.
What is
Like,
this,
1955
1955 and shit?
Fucking shit.
what
Marty
about-
McFly's
Yeah.
about
The
to
fucking-
fucking perform on stage
Dog,
and fucking save his family fucking tree.
Cotillion and shit.
You remember when you're hella young and you first start rapping and you kind of have like a go-to line in your mind, like
Yeah.
you have like
of
your
course.
go-to gems. One of
Yeah.
mine was got punchlines like 50 Mike Tysons in a row.
Yeah.
And that's that quality about it.
Yeah.
That's about that's
right
about
there,
that
bro.
same age.
Yeah.
Me
I'm
freestyling.
the nicest with the flow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Punch lines like 50 Mike Tysons in a row. And
Knock
like
my own shit out.
yeah,
You
like
say that right now, niggas will be like, "Oh my god, that's crazy."
yeah, that's a hot ass bar right now.
I think everything reverted.
That's shit I
everything
freestyled
reverted
when I was
at
13.
Danny Meyer's Rum Nitty when Danny Meyer said lima bean in a time machine. Everything reverted entirely in
Dude,
battle rap.
me and
like
Madness-
all of it went back to fucking.
Me and
Time
Madness
machine
looked
and
at
a
each other when that
lima
happened.
bean.
And like, we were both just so confused, me and
You gonna
Tony.
be a vegetable
like, what
in the
happened?
future.
Hey, you know what?
He said
though?
you're gonna be a
Danny
vegetable
Myers,
in the
though?
future. That's the lima bean in a time machine. And everyone, and that's the moment when I was like, okay, battle rap is retarded again. We could all go back.
Yeah, everybody went
back to
Hey, you know
zero.
what, though?
Back to zero,
It was
baby.
like Y2K actually happened and everybody started at zero. Like fuck Scribble Jam and all this shit that
It's over.
happened.
Yeah,
it's
that's
over.
true.
Bring them all back.
Everything
Bring
that
all
happened.
those
Yeah.
lines back. It's over. Everything's
We've
fair now.
officially hit the cycle. We're
Yeah.
gonna start over.
Yep.
So if you guys want to say defeat
Defeat lines,
As
bring them
many-
back.
just as many
then
as
the
you
defeat
need.
lines
Hell
started
coming.
coming back.
do your
Then
thing.
they started coming back. I'm telling you, bro.
Now everything's in a box.
Yeah, ready for it. Yeah, he put Day. He said, "I'll put Day in a box."
Yeah, some UPS.
He had he had a calendar.
For real?
Yeah, some shit. I
Come
don't know.
on, bro.
It's like, come on, bro.
I put day in a box like I mailed a calendar.
Whoa.
I don't know if that's what he said. I just made
Mind
that up.
blowing, cuz.
No, that's boxes.
He's
and
like
boxes.
paraphrasing.
Paraphrasing, of course.
Not actually.
And it was a good battle though. It was entertaining. You could see
Yeah, it
you
was
could
like
see
a-
people on the other side of the room when Daylight was rapping. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Daylight
That's a very.
Daylight performs super well, and he makes shit sound hella tight where you just don't even care what it's about. It just sounds fucking cool. So I don't know, but he says tight shit when he wants to. Sometimes he says amazing shit, and
Yeah,
sometimes he
yeah.
says like retarded Rain Man shit that I don't understand.
Yeah, it's really like it's a fine line with
Yeah,
dude,
that's
right?
true.
Like
I sing Daylight's praises all the time. If you say some shit that don't make sense, fuck you.
Yeah.
yeah, no, for sure. Like I'm easily tricked by him too, though. Like I'm one of those dudes who's like trying to find that extra meaning in the shit that he says.
That's
you know
called
what
having
I mean?
a
Like,
fucking amazing style, really.
Yeah, really, it is. It's a testament to how good of a writer he is. It
People
also
will
is
question if your bullshit is even bullshit or not.
It's also a
It's
testament
debatable.
to how successful his troll campaign is, because like realistically, I'm always doubting everything that he does or everything that he's gonna do because of his past efforts. You know what I mean? Like he's done so much like wacky shit that all he has to do is come with 3 rounds anytime, whether they're good or not, and people are fucking impressed. You know what I mean? So like,
if he raps, if he sounds remotely rappy,
yeah, people are stoked.
People are like, this
because
is
he's
awesome.
like, yo, he's not shitting, amazing.
Yeah.
I went to the one where he didn't shit. You know what I mean? Like
exactly.
it's pretty fucking epic.
I've been to both. How
I
about
went
that?
to the one where he didn't shit.
Let's talk about fucking.
Bitch, we got 5 battles.
Oh, who do you think won? Who do you think won that one? I mean, obviously Pedro won versus Max Sherry, right? He ripped his shirt.
Yeah.
Okay.
Boyman,
I think
dog.
nobody won
Boyman.
that.
Pedro won.
Nobody won.
Pedro won
Dude.
via Boyman. Dude, we forgot to show
Heavy
when
Boyman.
he
How do you
squeezed
not
his
sock the
face.
shit out of that
dude.
dude when he
So
squeezed
much
your face?
Boyman.
Because your name is Sherry.
I guess so,
Max
man.
Sherry.
He had a dude behind him. He was a brother, man.
A dude with Max Sherry.
What that dude said he was like the
dude named
bodyguard or
Max
something.
Yeah, he said.
Why didn't he come out the cut and just say, "Hey, blood," and get him?
Nah, he wasn't getting paid enough.
Yeah,
He wasn't getting
yeah.
paid enough for that.
I know Joker Star, and he's more of a businessman than that.
Yeah, he wouldn't need a.
He'll stop him from stealing his wallet, but he won't. He won't initiate an assault.
That's what he was doing too. He was stopping him from stealing his wallet.
But dude, you forgot the part where he squeezed his face. Any pasty kid named Max Sherry with rosy cheeks, who repeatedly receives boyment from this group of gentlemen.
He's the victim of so much boyment.
So much Boyman.
I think they made the phrase about you, bro. Like
His face is like, if you looked up Boyman in the dictionary, it would be a picture of Max Sherry.
it's like,
It'd
hey,
be like a lino cut of his face, like
Yeah,
old school
yeah.
encyclopedia style and
it's
shit.
like, don't be this guy.
With a ripped shirt and a
His
fucking vest pulled off his shoulders.
cheeks are all rosed out, dude. Like
Dude, yeah.
super rosy cheeks.
You look like a
Looks like he's been crying. And
Looks
shit.
like he just came from babysitting his little sister and shit.
Max Sherry.
Well, there was a bit of Boyman in this next battle.
Sick.
Oh, well, who do you think won Iron and Day? I'm sorry.
I like Daylight better.
I feel like a lot of people gave it to Iron. I feel like Iron kind of cheated because he fucking
interesting.
his third round was hella long.
All of his rounds were long.
Uh,
I feel like it was
Yeah.
1-1 going into the third, and then the third is just kind of preference. And I don't know. I feel like Iron got more stale towards the end, so I lean towards Daylight.
Yeah, I go towards Daylight, dude, but
Yeah.
I'm biased because I'm a big
Yeah,
fan.
I'd probably buy it too.
Of
Big
Daylight?
fan of Daylight.
Yeah.
And all
Well, I
of
mean, I
everything
feel
he
like
does.
Iron Solomon definitely suffers from this kind of like
He was
nursery
crazy,
rhyme
though, too.
delivery where
Yeah.
he's like
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
singing
yeah.
it to you, and it's almost
Like
like
I said, like he starts fucking going on tempo and Daylight starts snapping, and I'm like, you just lost all steam of that
Yeah,
right
exactly. That's you
there. He's
definitely-
dancing to your fucking raps, and you
Yeah.
keep going. Like,
That's exactly it.
all right, that's where we're at now.
yeah. So I don't know. It's kind of like
Gonna
I don't
start a
know.
rap band.
I feel like there was a bit of Boyman in this next battle, which
Sweet.
was T-Rex versus Danny Myers.
Oh man,
I felt like Smack was trying to punk out Danny Myers on some like.
yeah, I feel like they didn't give Danny a fair shake at all, man. They really didn't give him his like that wasn't worth $12K to me personally.
Well, not
like-
only that, like not like whatever, like with that whole money shit, like because like let's take that out of the equation. I just think that the way that the people on stage were like, they set the tempo for how the audience is going to react, right? You know what I mean? Like they're the ones that are visibly there reacting to the
Yeah.
bars. So if everybody on the stage doesn't want Danny to win and he's got no support on the stage, then everybody on the stage is wearing that fucking you better fucking impress me, motherfucker face. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And then it takes a while to warm the audience up, and you could hear the audience warming up, but really on the stage, nobody ever fucking warms up. They all stay against Danny Myers and kind of have no reaction to
that's
the
true.
bars that he
Yeah, yeah.
has on stage. And then fucking they had the nerve to, for the first time I ever even seen this shit happen, somehow Nunu Nels gets a microphone
Yeah,
out of
someone gives
nowhere
her a
Which should
mic.
never
in the
happen.
third round
That's weird.
and stops. Did you see that shit? Hold on, I'm gonna fucking pull that shit up. This shit was ridiculous.
That shit was
to me, it
weird,
was
man.
insane. I asked on Twitter today. I was like, why the fuck did this even happen? Like, it made no sense to me.
I got the 12. Tom.
Oh my god.
Look at her face.
Nunu Nels looks like a giant maple bar.
get it. Let's get it.
Fucking this nigga out.
That's what I said earlier,
Now
man.
look,
I would have just kept going.
They
man.
go to the next
I
round.
would've
Now
just
look.
kept going. Fuck
Look
that.
what happens when they go to the next round,
Fuck
too.
that.
Fuck that shit.
Fuck
Nunu
that.
Nels is gone. Other girl with the
With the fupa.
accentuated
Fupa.
fupa
Ghost.
is
Yeah.
pointing out into the audience.
Where I'm
Like,
from is either you a
but
hustler
Wow.
Bounced
gone.
her out.
she's gone. Nunu's gone. Why the
Hopefully-
fuck
well,
did she
dude,
call time? What the fuck was
who
that?
gave her a microphone?
Yeah.
I don't know.
They lightweight did him dirty.
Let's
a little
look.
bit,
Let's
though. I
let's
think,
look back
actually.
at that and like try and like dissect this and try and find out where the shit went wrong.
Because she's getting pissed.
Yeah, go back a little further. Go back.
I am. I want
too much.
because he's cooking in the third round. You can't stop Danny.
He
You
was
can't
killing
hate
it
the
though
fucking-
too.
And look at everybody on stage. Look at their reaction. Look at their fucking faces, bro. They don't want to react to any of these bars, dude.
Fucking Nunu
Yeah, that's
Nels.
hella weak,
And he's
bro.
killing him, dude.
He
The
is
whole
killing
audience
him, bro.
going nuts.
The crowd is fucking with him though. They
And I
hate-
swear they edited out the fucking sound for Danny.
I said, you know what I'm gonna do to this
Word.
bitch, you bitch ass nigga.
Okay.
It really
Nunu
seems
Nels looks like
I'm
Amazonian
trying to do
Tinkerbell.
this.
and
What the
shit,
fuck
dog.
are they wearing, bro?
She starts losing her patience right there.
Does she have a mic already?
No, she gets hit.
Okay, hold on. Where does she
handed
get
her
the
a
fucking
mic?
mic? Where
where
does
did
she
the-
get the mic, dude? Because she don't have one all the time. Like,
Maybe she got it off GoFundMe.
oh!
We have one now. We
My
can't make
niggas
fun of that.
What?
Shoot random inside your house with the gauge text.
Yeah, but we're not trying to go hang out with our
like
friends.
I got a
She-
bitch.
oh, she had
posted in
one.
your area.
It was in her hand. I
She
seen it
a
right
born
there.
thug.
She still got it there.
Yep.
What the fuck is this fool saying?
I'm telling
He's
you.
cooking. I'm just trying to-
dropping gems
Yeah,
on
see, no mic. No mic.
For real.
Okay,
Different
no
type
mic
of
during
shit.
Rex's rounds.
Who has the mic? Does Smack have the mic?
I don't think Smack has the mic because when
This is like
she has the mic,
CSI right now or some shit.
By the
Whoa,
way,
whoa, whoa.
T-Rex says,
My niggas shoot random inside your house with the gauge text.
okay, she's got it already.
So how do we?
Because she obviously gets it in between rounds, man. They don't have it on camera. I'm just trying to find
No,
out.
because that was the same round.
No, it's that when I flash back, it was T-Rex, right?
Nigga, my niggas sported blue rags, dinky suits, curb serving, herb burning, school of the hard
She got
knocks,
it.
but we
She's
learn
got it the
from
whole- this whole
Cali
round.
life is stressful. It ain't all glory, nigga. My uncle jumped from the 15th floor. I
That's
got
not her
far
phone.
back there.
I was,
She's not even watching.
It was hard to me. He was
crossed
killing it
like
to
a
me.
He
white
was
plane
killing it, bro.
in a
Yeah, yeah. I
trike
remember.
down
I
road.
was kicking it
Think
with
about my
Danny
nigga
Myers
Young
out there in
B. And what it's
Massachusetts.
like
Okay,
to
so
be
look,
a
is she's
bitch.
like looking
Shoot a
out.
nigga over your
Is she trying to
chain.
get the mic
Well,
now?
Lux should have told you it wasn't worth it over something the white man put us in. But I ain't like the nigga you got. I ain't like the nigga you got. His
reaction
I ain't
was
like the
he
nigga
was
you
like,
got.
what?
I'll put you in the grave, Rex. Now I'm gonna take the chain off this pussy like
This nigga
slave
was like, I
sex.
got 10
My nigga
kids.
shoot random inside.
well, that was that line.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna take the chain off this pussy like
My
slave
niggas-
sex.
Yeah, why?
Jesus.
That's another thing I would never, like,
like an AIDS
wanna
test.
say some
I
shit
got a
like
bitch posted in your area. She a born thug.
I
man.
love this.
She only 2 miles away and ready to bang like a Pornhub ad. Bar guy.
2 miles away and ready to bang like a
Everybody
Pornhub
bang
ad.
fast. Oh,
I think that's still her, just her
I'm
phone in
about
her
to
hand.
do
I don't think that's the
Randy
mic.
Savage. If there's a
Or-
crown
you
in
see
the
that?
middle,
Oh,
doesn't have the
maybe.
mic.
Oh,
She
you're
doesn't have the
right.
mic.
On the mic. I
She
think
doesn't
so.
have
I think
mic.
we see someone hand it to her, but I think they're off camera.
Oh, you're right.
Watch
you're
her,
right.
dude. Watch fucking her.
How she stands out pretty easily.
We're gonna solve this mystery.
no question, I'm with it. You ain't got to wonder.
bitch
what
looks
them
like
pants
Belly
on.
Rollin'.
It's like you fell out with that nigga from
Belly
Dotmont.
Rollin'. Kelly
You ain't fucking playing bars. We playing ours. Kick the
That's
back door in,
retarded.
then drum swallow. Whoever make a move, get dumb hollows. Any silly shit, your drum swallow. I'll snatch the pad out your baby mama panties and squeeze the blood in your son bottle. Sit her bitch out.
Fucked up.
Shit like that. Shit like that.
Shit like that.
Shit like. Can we get a little volume on this?
Bang, bang.
I think the volume on this battle.
Who said shit like that? Shit like that. Who
Sit
said?
our bitch ass down and force you to feed it to him. Right, my son is a faggot and force you to read it to him. What's happening, Rex? You are. Nigga.
Only
What's
one
happening,
dude
Rex?
is reacting on
You
stage,
a
and
hoe
it's
ass
just his
nigga.
homie.
I don't like lames. This bullet belt across my chest looking like a bike chain. My fight game, you ain't know I was that damn cool.
bike
I'll
chain?
backhand you till they got a cat skin you. Black Van Crew. Any nigga on my team will beam him. I'll make you talk to the king like 10 cups with a string
They're
between
all
them.
looking at
Bar guy.
Yeah, he's the dude next to her is staring at the mic.
Who's got the mic?
She's just got her phone.
I keep going.
She doesn't have it.
No, I think someone had
It's just her phone in her hand.
Even if he tried to shoot me, I already figure he'll miss me. Why? Well, hell, his
smacks
trigger
out the mic.
finger is shitty. I rise, champ, hit the
Oh,
block.
he does. He does. He
Too
does.
much,
He does. He
too
does.
much,
Does have
too
a mic.
much, too many motherfucking
Smack
balls.
does have a
I
mic.
rise,
Too
champ,
fucking
hit the
balls.
block, grind and provide camp. I'm eating you for every time my mama was denied stamps. You ain't nowhere near protection. I'll grab the Tommy and drain the drum like I'm trying to heal an ear infection. My cousin was like, Rex really with that shit. Don't call him a bitch or a bitch ass nigga. I said, you know what I'm gonna do to this bitch, you bitch ass nigga. It really seems like I'm trying to kill this nigga by any means.
Shit's
We went
epic,
from
bro.
12, 12
Only a matter of
skinnies to
time.
dressing
He
like
just
you
had his
12.
hand out,
It's some
though.
skinny
He
jeans.
did. He
I got
put
the
it-
12.
Tom.
Oh, that was hella
handed it
smooth.
to her.
And then he tried to act like he didn't do it. Look, he looked the other
Let's
way.
get it. Let's get it.
Fucking this nigga.
Let's get it.
Booze, bro, the audience knew it was fucked up the whole time. You see how no one's reacting on stage to Danny's bars, bro. That's fucked up.
But the crowd is fucking with it so much that they're like,
You could hear it.
that they're upset that they cut him off. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like,
That's
was
what it
doing it
looks
look
like,
good.
bro. That's what it looks like to me.
He was doing it
I
look
don't
good.
know, man. I don't fucking know.
Danny Myers.
Get the
is,
fuck outta
is
here.
is a real
Bro,
guy.
I've never
Real
seen
guy.
them really like call
Fuck.
time before on someone like in
Ever,
the middle
bro.
of their verse.
Especially on a mic. They usually have like the fucking horn or something that goes off. Remember back in the day?
Or they'll give them a fucking warning.
Yeah.
Go throw your hand up and go wrap it up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's how we
They
do.
just call time on you in the middle of your shit. That's
Yeah, you
crazy.
feel me?
Oh,
Yeah,
dude. They try to do Danny fucking dirty, bro. They
Yeah,
don't want the West
lightweight
Coast to
did,
win,
man.
dude.
Lightweight did.
Y'all are fucking full of shit.
So, dude. And then they edited out the part where they booed T-Rex off stage at the end. They fucking edited that shit out.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
tried to cut that out.
Just
Still
went
hear
straight
it,
to
though.
it.
You still hear it a little, but
Still hear it,
it went on. You know what I mean?
Way to go, URL. You guys
Yo.
are just,
Quality.
you can't copy respect, you know?
You could fucking manufacture it though, like a motherfucker.
You just doctor it. You don't manufacture it. You just doctor it.
Yeah, that's some crooked shit.
That's
man.
tight, guys. Good job.
You
right.
can doctor respect.
Let's talk about a battle nobody cares about.
Bitch, we got 5 battles on the week.
I feel like T-Rex and Danny Myers is like Kesha versus Dr. Luke. That
What?
shit is fucked up.
What about
dog.
A Class versus Excel?
That's not a way
Came
to,
out. It happened.
It's not a way to intro anything.
Excel looked like looks
like
like
a-
E.T.
Like a dusty.
Looks like ET after
Dusty
fucking
ET.
going through cancer treatment and shit.
It looks like E.T. is trying to hide as a human.
A-Class looks 10 years younger than he was
Yeah.
10 years ago.
How's that even
He's
possible?
Benjamin Button.
Yeah.
He's Asian, bro.
Brian
backwards.
German.
Either he's shrinking or his hats are getting bigger. I'm not sure which one's happening.
Yeah.
No,
Both.
they had some tight shit throughout the battle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fuck with their both of their third rounds. So I think we're fucking dope.
A-Class's third round was super tight. Excel had a really good second round.
Yeah, I give it to A Class because Excel has that stuttering problem.
Yeah, he keeps like slurring
Yeah, I don't know
bars
why
in
he
the
kept
middle
fucking
of
up a little
them.
bit,
Yeah, he just like you could tell he just doesn't know his shit well enough. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
Like he just isn't on it enough.
uh.
Like he's got the bars, obviously he wrote them, but he just
Yeah.
didn't have enough time to practice. So he's like, today you gonna get, you know what I mean? Like, and he kind of like fucking stutters.
And
into his
A-Class
shit.
is just smooth as hell the whole time.
He's
pretty
another
much.
fucking Slim Jesus. Yeah, in my fucking gang.
Yeah, pronounce every fucking part
Every
of the word.
fucking part of words.
All right.
Tight.
I hate you.
But but I thought it was dope. I love this. I love seeing these like weird don't flop battles all over the fucking United States. I think it's awesome. I thought it was, dude. The way that Disaster was making fun of it in World Domination was fucking hilarious.
The way Disaster handled World Domination was amazing.
You don't know,
Yeah,
it's like,
exactly.
you don't know
Yeah,
how
he
hard
killed
it
it.
is to start a league in Alabama, bro.
Yeah.
He's like, don't
So
flop,
funny.
Mississippi coming soon.
So random.
Disaster is the shit, bro.
He said,
He
do you
killed
know
it.
how hard it is to do a rhyming flow in Idaho? Super
All
funny.
right.
Super funny. But
Good battle, guys.
I like it.
Cheers.
I think that Don't Flop is killing it with their expansion throughout the United States. They're really what they're doing is they're taking over a group of unused artists who are basically grind time leftovers. All the cats that were
Damn,
heavy.
that's I don't know why that sounds so negative. You're just like
I
Jesus
think
Christ, like
Well,
the
there's like
the forgotten grind timers.
there's-
Is
there's
that
like
fucking
a-
accurate.
useful?
They're
There's like
booking-
a cutoff point for eating
God
leftovers.
damn.
So
They're booking.
it's probably something.
They're
similar.
booking Johnny Storm. They're booking. It's Sunny Bamboo doing the
Damn.
booking. Nestle. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Like the names that are battling. It's like it's grind time South, grind time.
grind time then.
Then
grind time. Then
they needed a place. They needed a place to battle, and Don't Flop is providing that place. And they had a market to battle too. So Don't Flop is like filling the. They're not trying to like compete on the like mega event level. Obviously, they're not throwing cards like
No,
King of
not-
the Dots throwing in the United States. Look at this card, the one that
This is
us
almost
three
this
are
is
on.
almost like their ground zero right now. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, this ain't even like a big King of the Dot event, and we're all on it against Arsenal, who's the number one most viewed dude.
Yep.
DNA, who's the number 3 most viewed dude, and Big K, who's like the most popular battle rapper of the year, probably up and coming battle rapper there is right now. So like all of us are on one card, along with the Saurus and Fresco, and that's just like a regular King of the Dot card. Like that. Don't Flop isn't throwing that big events in the United States, but in London, their events are they have fucking DNA and clips doing 2-on-2s and all sorts of crazy weird shit happening.
man, they had Averb and Hitman and
Yeah,
was
totally.
DNA
I'm
and
saying.
K-Shine in
So their shit
Chicago.
in London. Oh yeah, no shit, and that's just like
It was
over,
supposed to be me and Big T,
and that's
also.
just over 1 million
Right, yeah,
views
yeah.
right now.
Yeah. Man,
Really?
that shit went viral. Yeah. Fucking dude, I'm battling Big T and for Don't Flop in
Yeah,
2 weeks.
yeah.
At,
Yeah, that's
at
right. Yeah,
A3C
yeah.
festival. If for some reason you listen to this and you were in the fucking
Well, that's like a
greater
weird
Atlanta
festival
area.
thing, bro. That's not gonna be regular.
Yeah, this is gonna be some extra shit. I don't know how this is gonna turn out, but it should
It's
be
gonna
fun.
be like acapella and all that shit. or
I'm
whatever,
assuming
right?
Yeah,
so.
but
Yeah,
dude, it's
yeah.
gonna be weird, dude. There's gonna be sound from other people's shit around.
No,
You
yeah,
guys
it's
are gonna
gonna be
be
crazy.
like,
I know what I'm doing in these situations.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
You'll be
yeah,
fine.
You know how to adapt.
you really gotta low
Yeah,
road
yeah, yeah.
festivals.
totally low road festivals.
Yeah.
Totally.
Exactly.
Totally.
Yeah.
So,
You win by taking the path of least resistance. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Do what's obvious and don't expect your fans to know
Stupid
shit
shit.
about battle
Yeah.
rap. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah,
Do the
yeah.
stupid shit.
common denominator shit.
Fucking
you know?
Strawberryta got me fucking turnt right now.
Oh,
what?
no.
God, just things that a man should never say.
Oh fuck!
So that's the show.
I'm okay.
Hold
I'm
on.
okay with ending it there. Yeah.
Hold on,
that's
hold
it.
on, hold on.
Gee, what fucking why?
This would be the last.
We got one
show
more battle to talk about.
ever.
We got one more battle to talk about before we get into these video questions. You know they're all about you touching dicks.
Wait, what?
How did
I don't know.
Skylar become a focus
fucking
of so
retarded.
much video
Because he
negativity?
doesn't talk a lot, and people just assume that he's thinking about piercing dicks all day.
That's weird.
That's
weird.
a
It's
weird
just one
thing to
guy.
think that I do.
It's just one guy did that. One guy did that to you, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't. Whatever.
that's some pretty. That's some pretty.
I
pretty
just
Skylar
prime-
has mixed feelings, bro.
Hey Logan, I hope you don't lose sleep like planning this shit. Cause
He does, bro.
Because that
A lot of his hours of his life are spent thinking about you.
That's
and you
really-
were just like confronted with it
That's
in these
really
like
sad.
5-minute segments of your life that are just really strange. Where you're like, dude, why are all these people thinking about me,
Skylar.
and talking about me? What's happening?
You should know better than anybody that nobody's above Boyman.
Boyman.
Yeah, seriously, it's all
Hey.
boy,
It's
man.
about boy, man.
You know.
It's all good. You could have came here wearing Indiana Jones's hat
Right.
Hey,
from
What's
Raiders
up,
of the
man?
Lost
I'm
Ark.
not gonna
and shit.
tolerate this slander any longer.
Chill out.
Fucking
Looking like
I'm
you,
about
fucking
to-
Slick Tracy over here.
oh, yeah. Looking like the singer
That's
of
a
the
compliment.
Cherry Poppin' Daddies and shit.
Fucking zoot suit right.
What's life like in Cool World?
Hey, what
Yo.
about
Cool world.
Yo.
what about a funny battle
I hate
that,
you
that we
with
put on?
every inch of my.
It was tight
Being.
when they animated you and you danced with Paula Abdul that one time.
Yeah, man.
2 steps forward, 2 steps back. Let's talk about Frack versus Lex D, bro. Funny
Oh, yeah.
battle. It was
That
a
was a good
funny battle. We put it on. Frack, as a kid, we had come to the trials. Did you watch this one?
I did
This
not.
fucking goofy.
That's
Oh,
the one I did watch. I'm not gonna lie. But I know Frack though, just because I met him in Toronto and he came up to me and he was like, he was out there.
oh
World
no shit!
Domination
Yeah.
5.
Frack was out there fucking day one.
He's from San Jose.
He
or-
actually worked. No, he's from I think San Francisco. He goes to school like SoCal. I think he fucking.
Oh, okay.
What was I gonna say? He writes for BattleRap.com. He did an article on
Oh,
Battle
word?
of the Day.
Interesting.
And he raps or whatever too.
Yeah. But
Yeah, I met him and he was hella cool and he was like,
let's
yeah,
see
from
some
the Bay. I was
moments.
like, okay.
Let's see some moments.
I know the show's going really well when I look over and see Apes asleep.
Apes. Where are we at?
I got
Where the
some-
weed at?
Man,
Where the
I got
weed
some
at?
trees.
Roll up.
All your friends are hipsters and
Maybe
Asians.
that's what's making
How
you so
confused
sleepy.
are you by gentrification?
Yeah.
That nigga, what?
These off-camera conversations. It's what the fans really pay us for, man. They're really into this
Fans
shit.
don't pay us. Shut
That's
the
why they're
fuck
donating.
up.
Yes. Skylar, we keep it a 100 all night long.
Yeah, man. It's good shit.
You could even say
And then-
two,
What's up? What's up
200.
with the
200.
cowboy in the back?
Strawberries got me thick.
100, 2 times.
Incredible. It looking like so much Grace Jones in the front row.
Yeah.
Reverse
what's the
live with the
deal,
man
blood?
bun.
Incredible look like he just came out of Eddie Murphy music video.
We need to get Incredible versus Bill
That's
Collector going
incredible
down
right
immediately.
there.
Huh?
That's the dude from Stockton. or whatever?
Incredible!
That's your boy with the UFC gloves on.
He was ready to get it, bro.
What's up with Blood, man?
He's just living his
amazing.
life.
He's amazing. Let's watch a little Frack.
He's just living his life.
See your Mexican
Nice,
side.
though.
See your Mexican side's rolling A deep in the lowrider. All palm in the Ruger.
He's amazing.
Your hipster side hops out like, whoa, I'm calling an Uber.
Shout out to Rick and Morty.
Your Mexican side's like, come work at the taqueria. We need help from you. Your hipster side's like, psh, I already wrote this place a bad Yelp review.
He's like
So
a little
this
Franco
self-centered
almost.
perspective
Yeah,
leaves
he
your
is.
family shocked. Because they're just waiting until your obsession with battling stops. Like Alexis, you have to come to the funeral. Your dad just got shot. But mom, Pat Stay versus Calico dropped.
He was a perfect match for fucking Lex.
Yeah, this just
On
fucking.
his fucking.
Hey kid, hey kid, face it. You came and got stunnered. The crowd came like, dang, Franco got younger.
Yeah, there you go.
Yo,
Niggas there like,
yeah,
what?
I'm hardcore.
A lot of people didn't know who Franco
Niggas
was.
was
I
like,
rolled up in a Nissan the same color as cardboard.
You hear avocado. You know it's a good line when you hear avocado go.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, avocado can't hold it in anymore.
You copied my style, disrespecting the art form. We both look like we overdosed on Star Wars.
There's a lot of that. Like this whole battle.
So let's just leave that one at home.
Okay.
Because this ain't the first
deja
time that I've
vu.
seen an attack from a clone.
Okay.
See? And you
Those Attack of the Clone bars. You can't be using those bars.
whoa.
Come on, man. What year is this, bro?
Incredible looks like a superstar, bro.
Incredible is a superstar, bro.
He's just killing the game. at all
When,
times.
dude, Fuck, when does
He has like
Incredible...
every pattern possible.
He looked
on
like
his
he's
clothing.
like coming to America right now or some shit like that.
Did we drop-
2015? You feel
I hope
me?
Incredible's on the back to basics.
It's like exactly what they
card.
look like.
Did we drop Incredible versus Cadillac Ron yet? Did we put that in?
I don't know.
I think so.
Is that shit
Maybe.
crazy or what?
Yeah, I think it came out pretty quick.
Dude, yeah, because we're dope like that. We put that in the world, right? I'm trying to just wrap my brain around like...
Yeah. That should have been
the
one of the
things that we
5,
do.
man. That should have been one of the 5. That shit
Oh,
was
man.
crazy, dog.
It was dope, bro. Yeah, we did. We hella dropped Incredible versus Cadillac Ron.
Bitch,
Go
we
home
got
and watch
6
it, bro.
battles of the week.
Oh, Incredible versus Cadillac Ron was fucking amazing. Cadillac Ron was pushing racism to a point where it's just like, I can't cheer for any of these lines, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
At a
you're
certain
even
point-
rapping hella good, and I can't cheer for any of this shit right now. And Incredible was floating.
At a certain point, I was watching your 2 reactions, and you guys were watching mine, and we were both just like,
Yeah.
"What,
What are we-
the
I can't-
fuck
what
is
is
happening
this
out
shit?
here?"
Yo.
I don't know.
I'm laughing, but because I'm uncomfortable.
Yo, and Incredible was straight cooking, bro. He was
Incredible
on his
was-
shit.
came
man.
off
He's killing it,
incredible.
though.
He just did his shit for real.
Yeah. He
And
definitely.
he was
crazy.
talking about it big before he got in the ring, and he fucking went in there and did the exact shit that I imagined it to be.
Yeah. He lived up to the hype. I think it was an amazing battle. Fans seem to be stoked on it. They definitely.
Really deserves way more views than it's got, man.
Well, I think the.
It's interesting.
'Cause look at you and Marv is only at almost
Like,
20K.
yeah.
But still, look, the thing is people don't realize that across the board, I think views have plummeted on YouTube because of the way that Facebook and YouTube have been kind of
Right,
beefing
right.
with each other
Yeah.
and the way videos are shared and
Yeah.
shit. Like we even have to modify
Pay-per-view
our horse.
also.
Yeah. Oh, that too. Like definitely, we have to modify our strategy of how we release the videos because we need to like on Facebook because we need to be like posting links to our website because when we try to share a YouTube link on Facebook doesn't share that shit with all of our fucking people. You know what I mean? It like limits the exposure of it because it's a YouTube link, and they would rather you be uploading Facebook
Yeah, they want to
videos.
put
you know?
videos on Facebook.
That's fucking annoying.
And Facebook's
'Cause I
dying,
can't
dude.
fucking
Kids don't
find
use
any of
Facebook.
the videos I want to
Like,
find on
Yeah.
Facebook.
If you
I
talk
don't
to
know
kids,
what
they
the
don't
fuck.
use Facebook at all. They
They're
have
on
no
the-
need
they're
for
on the
it.
gram.
Yeah, like they're on the gram 100%. Like my nephew and shit. Like he's a good barometer for everything. He's 16, so or 17 now. So it's
Yeah.
like you're whatever you're using
Like
is what
even
kids
just
are using.
even just having an Xbox, like all your homies are on there. Like,
Yeah.
you just like show up at your house and it tells you who's ever on there. My kid's like, oh yeah, so and so, and you're just talking to people and shit. you know?
But they're not on Facebook. They don't do
Yeah,
that shit.
they're just
Yeah.
on everything else.
Instagram.
That's adult. It's a bunch of fucking adults. It's a bunch of sad adults.
It is, dude. My
Oh,
Facebook
yeah.
Guess what?
feed
Yeah.
is so sad.
Adults are not a growing
Oh.
demographic. They're dying.
Yeah. That's pretty tight.
Thanks.
That's why Facebook is.
That makes me pretty happy.
That's why Facebook is for the first time making.
I think about
commercials.
all the stupid people that I see post on Facebook, and then I think about the fact that they're closer to death than they think.
Yeah, man. I had to
Yeah,
just use
there you go.
pages because I couldn't see people's opinions anymore. Like I couldn't stomach what they thought about the world. It sickens me.
It's
Yeah.
just it's always
That's
it's,
real
it's-
talk, man.
You never know what.
Yeah.
That's the crazy part about Facebook is you don't know what the fuck is gonna come on anymore. Like I remember, like it used to
Yeah.
be pretty chill. Now it's like motherfuckers getting actually shot in the fucking face.
Yeah,
and shit
man.
Until they
Like-
die, and it's like, oh well, I watched that. And it's
Okay, breakfast.
it's-
I'm taking a shit and watching someone get executed.
This is-
I cannot start my day like
is
this.
my
Yeah,
day.
what the fuck?
Do you know,
That's how I
do you
got
know
off
how many
Facebook.
times I like
God damn,
this
man.
week alone seen that story about the embalmment? Like how many times like I got to hear about this guy
No,
like and some chick. You know, like I don't need to hear about it. You know what I mean? Like
I don't even know.
I wasn't
don't
even
know
thinking about it until you said it, and now I'm gonna think about it for at least another hour. Bro. It's
I don't even know about it, but I don't really want to know.
No,
about
I don't
bad
wanna
shit,
hear it.
just bad shit over and over.
Come on, guys. Nobody's above embalmment.
Nobody is above
it. I know, it's
employment.
not that.
It's basically
that great,
boyment.
nah. What happened?
It's
Somebody got
basically-
pooped on.
Bowelment. Nobody's a bowel movement or what?
Somebody got pooped on, or what?
No.
Nobody's above embalmment.
Yeah, daylight.
Oh shit!
Let's do the video questions and then get out of here.
All right.
I feel like this has been either a really good show or a really terrible show. I never all
They're usually a bit of both, aren't they?
Yeah, they're
the
all
good
pretty
ones.
terrible.
I always feel. I never know how to
don't know.
feel about. Them, you know what I mean?
Yeah, see, exactly.
All right, so let's go. This
I
kid's.
don't think they're ever great.
Yeah. Cadillac Ron makes him great.
Yeah.
We got kids who send in videos asking questions.
Yo, that's the thing is if you watch the Cadillac Ron
Have
battle.
you never seen this show?
If you watch the Cadillac Ron
but I
battle,
haven't seen
Come on, man.
recently.
if you watch the Cadillac Ron battle, watch the show because he
come
like
on.
explains the shit that he says.
Dan show.
What does that mean?
This
Come
is
on.
Simon, Build a Sheep Boy, not Dave, as it says
Talk to
on the
this guy.
Facebook post.
His name is
there.
Simon.
My friend Dave posted a
Simon.
question for me because I don't have Facebook. I try and stay off social media.
All right, Simon. We were
I
just talking
don't have
about
any
that. It's
sheep
bad.
with me, but I do have an award-winning fish. That's right there. Hasn't won any awards yet, but I'm very confident.
Okay.
Just to address what Cadillac Ron said about me being a special needs teacher and making fun of people with special needs, I would obviously never make fun of anyone with special needs, but I definitely see the humour of seeing someone with special needs through Cat Ron's eyes. Which is obviously very funny.
Fair
Keep back,
enough.
Bobby. Dirtbag Dan, I'm a big fan.
Yeah.
Bobby.
I actually took my now wife on one of our second or third dates was to your battle in London with O'Shea.
Okay.
I'm actually the guy in the green jacket behind you, really
married you?
overreacting to your bars.
Yeah.
Not that they were not good bars, but just I was young and very
You're lying,
excited to be
nigga.
a battle rap.
You held that
2
relationship
questions this
together.
week.
He's got
Oh,
questions.
believe
First
that shit.
question, Caustic and Dan, would you ever consider doing a 2-on-2 versus DNA and K-Shine? I think that'd be a really
No.
good battle.
Can't do that.
Dan, obviously you have the history of DNA doing an excellent impression, but also your battle being cancelled.
Not
And though
anymore.
you did battle K-Shine, it'd be good to
Yeah.
see what you could do
Already
if you had more
battled
time.
K-Shine.
And
I have no
just
interest
think you
in
and
either of
Caustic
those.
will work
There you go.
together.
Yeah.
Maybe Caustic can touch their dicks, whatever.
yeah.
Second question.
We don't have to
I
battle,
asked this to
you know what I'm
people at
saying?
work
You can just touch
frequently.
their dicks.
Sarah
Touch them.
Connor from, not from Terminator, from old school grind time from the East Coast.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now imagine she's been on a camping trip. She's been on a trip for about a week.
Mm-hmm.
We come into the Dirtbag Dan show studio. Sarah Connor's sitting over there
Mm-hmm.
on a chair. Avocado's filming on the side.
Mm-hmm.
Sarah Connor pulls out an Oreo. She's been on a camping trip for a week. She hasn't showered. She takes the Oreo, inserts it into her vagina.
Mm-hmm.
Miraculously, she pulls the Oreo out of her vagina and it is still in one piece.
Okay.
There is phlegm and discharge hanging off of the Oreo. Now, if you eat the Oreo whole while Avocado films it, you will get $50,000 a
Done.
year every single year.
Done. You
that
could've-
you're
you had me
alive
at 50,
for
bro.
doing the act.
He was
But
gonna do it
as
once for the
Avocado's
one time.
One for the
he puts it onto
150, bro.
YouTube.
Yeah, $50.
and he
For the
labels it.
one- You would've done it.
Cracker eats
Yeah,
a cracker
I
from a
would.
cracker's crack. It then, obviously with a title like that,
Yeah.
goes viral. I'm talking like Gangnam Style viral, and you become infamous for this act. So you get the $50,000 a year every
But
year for
you're
life.
the guy who
but
ate the
you're
gross
also
pussy
known
cookie.
as the cracker that ate the cracker from the cracker's
That's
crack.
not even that bad, dude.
Would you do it? If not, what's your price? Let me know. Thanks
Simon.
for doing the show.
Simon.
Peace.
Do I get something to like wash it down with?
Why the fuck is
I
that
just
his
gotta eat
question?
it dry.
That's his question.
That was his
fucking
question.
That's his question.
Get the fuck
All
outta
right,
here,
that's
bro.
fair. You know what?
Simon.
It's a lot of money.
Simon.
Simon, you're a sick little fucker, bud. You know
Simon.
Yeah.
You got a lot of problems, buddy.
Simon.
Let's
bro.
just say
Simon.
50,000 for 50 years.
I would have
mean,
done it
just do
for
that.
for 50 racks.
You would have done it
one
for
time.
$50.
One time. All I got to do is eat one nasty pussy cookie.
What? Can you
Pussy
say it just like
cookie?
that before
one
you do
nasty
it?
pussy cookie. One nasty pussy cookie.
But
I
I think the main thing is
Cookie.
like that you will be. This will be filmed in like in avocado HD, and you gotta be. You
Bro, my
gotta
name's
live with
Dirtbag
this.
Dan.
Do you have to eat it out of her vagina? Or
I should
do you,
I should
You
be
just gotta
eating.
eat- You just gotta eat the cookie.
I should be eating pussy cookies all the time. I should be doing it like Gigi Allen just for fun. Like
So,
eating,
I mean,
eating hot dogs out of buttholes and shit, dude.
I mean, can I drink water or something like?
bro, the cookies for me. I don't think this isn't even an offer for you, bro.
Yeah, we know that you
It's
wouldn't
just
do it.
I would do it.
Dirt would do it in a heartbeat.
Just give me the cookie.
dude. You. All right.
Just give me the cookie and give me the money. Get out of here.
For 50 racks.
This is the guy. This
a year for the rest
This
of
is
your
the
life.
guy who put his nuts on
that's
actual
kinda
Oreo
crazy.
cookies and tried to give them to British kids.
I did do that, bro.
He secretly ate one too. He didn't tell you about that.
I feel like Dirtbag came to terms with this question a long time
Yeah.
ago.
I did this before.
Both your questions got answered while they were going. And no, we wouldn't
Moving
battle
on.
K-Shine and DNA because I already battled K-Shine and then I'm going to battle DNA. That fucking sucks for me because I got to re-battle two motherfuckers. No, I don't want to do
And I already battled Megadeth and only battled a certain amount of retarded people a year.
You have like a limit.
Let's see what's up.
That's discriminatory.
Yo,
I think
welcome to
it
the show. It's your boy Irish Rasta.
Sweet.
Coming at you. Still situated in Bristol.
Okay.
Just fucking hope
Hey, you
people
turn
find
that
something
up
more
slightly.
interesting to
Is
go
that a
to.
chance?
But yeah, just wanted to ask you guys.
Please.
Always kind of
is that your artwork
as a
on the
fan
wall?
of battle rap? There's nothing else that really could replace it. And I mean, do you think that there's going to be a day when, not that we run out of bars, but it's like the bars are so specific that it's just not even really entertaining anymore? It's like, yeah, I guess technically that is a bar. Do you remember in the 46th second of the 3rd episode of The Walking Dead when he walks in the room? Well, I'm gonna do that to you.
Yeah.
PH kind of did that.
We kind of did it like
Or
a
do you
year
think it's
ago.
just like, there's just too much
Years
shit in the
ago.
world. People are too creative. It's never gonna happen. I don't need to worry about it. And in the same vein, like, what do you guys think about oversaturation? Like, do you
Got a
think
bong
that
right there?
good guys should avoid doing more battles because they'll oversaturate
bong,
themselves, or that since they're good, they can afford to do more battles, or is it a balance? But yeah, shouts out for doing the show, guys. I don't know when you release these. I don't know when you film them anymore. So I just make videos. I'll throw them at you. You tell me to stop. We'll keep going. And yeah, shouts out DVD show for the shirt. But oh yeah, peace, guys. Have a good one. Bye.
Yeah, bro. Come on, bro.
Mm.
Yeah, he ordered a Dirtbag Dan Show shirt.
Sick.
He's the man. Far away.
Where at?
Bristol right now, but he's
okay.
been all over the world filming shit for us. Now he's in the room where he draws pictures in crayon of raccoons and takes bong rips. That's cool.
That's what's up,
He
man.
smokes weed in his little sister's room or something.
Look, he's drawing like little raccoons.
Like armadillos and shit.
What?
Look at his little drawings.
That one below it
said,
looks like it's got some deets.
Hello, my name
odd.
is Liam, and I like to do drawings.
All right, so his questions will we ever run out of bars when things become too overly
Man,
specific?
no. I think battle rap, much like stand-up comedy, just moves with the times, and as people do dumb shit, we'll create new bars based
Well,
on
and then
that
like
shit.
I think that a lot of new fans are always coming in, and so like you can still throw defeat lines out, 2 per battle, and people are gonna like eat it up. 'cause
React to it,
They
yeah.
don't know what the fuck is going on. This is the first time they've gone to an event.
Well, like I feel like we were talking about earlier when we hit Rum Nitty and Danny Myers, like the score kind of reset and everything was fair game again. I think the cycle will just keep happening, and
Schemes.
we'll get to a point where the shit's already been said, and it's just gonna come out in different ways, and
Yeah.
you know,
What do you think? I
they
think
don't even
we're-
make new
we're
movies
like that.
anymore. They just make sequels and remakes
Yeah,
and
just
shit. I mean,
remake
nobody gives
every
a fuck.
movie.
Yeah.
There's just gonna be new versions of shit.
1,000 new versions of everything.
Somebody will figure out something new. It'll become trendy for a while.
Oh, it's gonna be
Oversaturated.
loud.
We
Hold
didn't order and answer his other question. I don't know if you wanted to do
What was
that.
the other question?
About oversaturation.
Oh shit! Yeah, look at DNA. People just stop. Even if you do great, people just stop
Yeah, look
reacting to your shit because they see you too
'Cause
much.
you battle
Look at
twice a
Dirtbag
fucking
Dan.
month.
I did oversaturate myself at one period. I think I definitely
you?
did. And then I battled too much. I think between 2012 and 2013, and then I took a long break, and now I'm ready to come back and fucking put on a show.
Pass
I really
is,
wanna
Pass
fucking
is
put
just
on a
experiencing
show.
with saturation.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm definitely
He's
saturated
dabbling.
right now.
He's just been saturated, not
He's
oversaturated,
added
but just
feathers full of color to it.
He's legitimately
Yeah.
saturated.
He's
Right?
got his peacock feathers up. He's ready to dance in this motherfucker.
Hey Liam, hey Liam, take another bong rip and do a drawing of a porcupine. Draw a picture of a porcupine, Liam.
Dear Irish Rasta, will you make a drawing of Pass's hat?
Dear Irish roaster, will you draw a drawing of the feather?
He loved his hat.
Passwords.
This motherfucker said he wanted to borrow my hat anyway. Before we got on, he was like, "Hey, bro, so you gonna let me borrow the hat?"
Who?
All right, for sure. You nigga.
I didn't. No, I said give me the hat because I don't think anybody should wear
What
it.
up, Dirtbag Dan Show?
I'm pretty
It's,
sure you
the
wanted to
friendly
borrow-
neighborhood custodian
He
Dom
said, "I
Fisher.
got this thing I wanna
See,
go
you got
to."
all my liquor bottles and shit. My question is, who is the biggest drunks and who's the biggest stoners of battle rap?
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't say hi to y'all last time.
Okay.
Shout out Dirtbag Dan Show. Keep it going. Bye.
Thanks, Dom. Biggest drinkers, biggest stoners of battle rap. Who could drink good in this game?
I don't know about good. I think Bender drinks the most.
Bender's crazy.
What about O'Shea though?
O'Shea too. He's the same way.
O'Shea drinks a lot.
Yeah, he turns to shit too. He just melts.
I've gotten pretty.
I was gonna say, I know you get down. This nigga Ilmac is down. I know that.
Oh yeah, Ilmac has tried to fight me a few times.
Yeah,
Drunk. He's legit tried to fight me.
But he's definitely not the biggest anything.
I've gotten pretty shitty at a few events.
Yeah, you're okay. But nothing like you.
I don't make an ass out of myself. That's the whole thing.
I get drunk, I have fun. I never like get drunk and it's an issue for other people.
I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Well, I guess you don't remember Massacre that well.
Oh, I was having fun.
Was it bad?
Remember how fucking turned this?
I was fucking
I don't even remember.
Yo, I remember my main thing. I remember fucking standing in the parking lot, and I just bought a brand new fucking cold Coca-Cola. And I cracked that shit open, and Dirt looked at me. He's like, "This motherfucker!" and just tackles me around, and just fucking launches Coca-Cola over like a fresh white, like a T-shirt I just opened and shit, like a liquor store right out the back white T-shirt, which is all I wear, right?
Damn.
Wow.
And I was like, "Well, I'll throw this one away."
Damn.
Well, there you are.
It's your boy.
That's pretty tight.
I was like,
it's your boy.
I was like, "Oh, Dirtbag, what is battle?" I was wasted.
Yeah, I had fun at
You're
World
stupid,
Domination
bro.
too. I was fucking shitty a couple times.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was fun out there. Yeah.
White. Who's the biggest smokers? I think.
We are.
I don't think anybody fucks with us.
We are.
I don't think anybody fucks with us.
People come here and get destroyed. No one can take dabs with me. Like on some battle rap shit, come take dabs with me. You'll die. There's not a single battle rapper who's like, oh, I'll take a dab and then go do a battle. I'm like, yeah, dude.
It only happens to me by like circumstance, and I hate it every time. Like, fuck, man. Nobody fucks with us.
Who about drinkers
I don't
though?
think so, bro.
Calico drinks good, obviously.
Calico drinks well if that's actually liquor in your bottle.
Yeah, he drinks so good I had to question whether or not it's really alcohol. Uh-oh.
There we go.
Skylar! What's up, buddy?
Fuck.
No special video this week. Just a quick question for you, Skylar.
Wait, is he delivering pizzas?
If God came down
Regino's
from
Pizza?
heaven and he said,
baby seat
in your
in the
next
back.
life, you could either be a fat janitor like Dom Fisher, or you could look like Solcon and do dick piercings. Which one would you do and why?
What?
He was asking Skylar if he would rather be a gay janitor.
He said
that shared the same name of our previous.
He said,
fan.
in your next life, would you rather turn out a gay janitor like Dom Fisher, who was the previous video question?
Yeah.
Who's very close to the camera.
Yeah.
Or would you want to look like Solcon, which I'm assuming he's saying
I look like, yeah, I've heard
look
that.
a lot like.
And then you said that you pierced dicks.
Yeah.
He
So
said-
basically, if you had to do it all over again, would you, Skylar?
I get, yeah. I mean, it's not a bad life,
There you
really.
go.
He said yes.
It's not a bad
Yes,
life.
a resounding yes.
She said, I'm
Fucking A.
smooth right now.
1,000 times yes.
1,000 times yes.
He really chokes up on those dicks too when he pierces them.
All right. Gotta get a
What's
good,
up, guys?
good,
The Dirtbag
good
Dan Show. It's
grip.
Pellet shooting another question. So I've actually got 2 questions this week.
Sweet.
First one being, I was going back and I was watching a bunch of the old episodes, and I know
Why'd you say
I think it was
just
episode
shooting a question,
53. You guys were calling out a bunch of dudes about fucking doing some more gaming battles. I'm just wondering what's happening with them. Being a gamer myself, I thought they were pretty dope. So I'd like to see some more of them coming out. And my second question is
Gaming
for Caustic. Man, when's Free Drugs coming out? And, like, do you have a date, or like are you still recording it, or what's going on with that? I've been playing Warning Label on repeat in my fucking car for I don't even know how long. Fucking codeine.
Sick.
I want more, man. So
I do like those
if you can tell
songs
me
a
when
lot.
it's fucking coming out, or if you have an idea, that'd be fucking sick. All right, guys.
All right.
Keep the show up. Oh, and a message to all the fucking fans out there watching the show. Get behind these guys. Fucking go to the GoFundMe page. Donate something. I've done my part. I want fucking everyone who's watching this to fucking go and donate something.
Pellet,
We got to get behind these guys. They do this shit for free. They need our fucking support. So let's fucking get behind them and do the right thing. All right, guys. Peace.
Yee! Thank you, Pellet. We appreciate that. Also, like the whole question was just about us procrastinating on shit that we should be doing.
Yeah.
Well, what we were trying to do was trying to transfer the Versus shit kind of over to the Twitch thing and make it more of a streaming thing so people can get involved, but we haven't quite figured out the right way to go about that.
The reality of things is that we're going to be leaving this particular studio before the end of the year, so we're just kind of preparing for that. We got a lot of other things, behind the scenes that we got to get done. Before we can even like come back for this. So we're just trying to get all that handled, and then then we'll definitely be releasing more of the versus battles, more of like other content, and like we're really going to be expanding and doing a lot more. Diversity on
more
the channel.
24/8s and all that kind of shit.
In general, like the channel is going to become a major focus for me in 2016 as far as like how I'm going to spend my time. I do edit, that's part of what I do, and I've kind of like been busy out in the world performing. Now I'm preparing for this battle that is arguably the biggest battle of my career. You know what I mean? So my focus is kind of split right now as far as what I'm doing for the channel and what I'm doing for myself. You know what I mean? But that shit is going to change with this whole new studio change, with an upgrade of the equipment. With basically, we're going to be able to like slow down or speed up the process that's been slowed down by us having to fucking wait for people to transfer footage from one to the next. And, we want to get the show to where I could be turning it the next day. You know what I mean? And a lot of that has to do with us just using Skylar's old laptop and, whatever camera we have around. And, it's hard to get this upgrade going when we know we're going to be out the door in fucking 3 months. So basically, like, part of this whole GoFundMe shit, these next 2 battle events we're doing along with this private party we're doing in December is all to be geared towards us hitting 2016, able to provide you guys all these video game battles, Caustic's fucking album, music videos for Caustic's album, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we're just trying to retool and refocus and make everything more streamlined. So having a date that we got to leave the actual place that we do all this in kind of hinders, at least like for now, kind of puts everything on the back burner to getting into the new spot and getting everything set
and
up,
besides all that, man, we're just people, man.
Yeah,
like,
we
do other shit.
We said, we don't get paid to do this show. We do this show for you guys.
We're all spread pretty thin, man. We've all, me and Dirt have been doing some of the stand-up shit. I've been fucking doing some acting shit. We're fucking, Skylar's piercing dicks and
and
still
Password's putting feathers in his hat.
Passwords is learning how to accessorize and just we're all like evolving as people. You know what I mean? So
you gotta get it how you live,
and get in where you fit in. And
that too.
Dude, I'm definitely working on the music. Oddly enough, the other studio that I use also went through a change, and they just got back in their new spot. So I just started getting back in there, and I just recorded a dope one last night. I've been showing the homies. Probably gonna put something
that
out
shit crazy
pretty fucking soon with the homie, and it's gonna be good. So don't trip. We getting our shit together right now.
We're doing it for you, Pellet. For
That's
you,
about
motherfucker.
it. For you, homie.
Skylar, hit the button. Let's get the fuck out of here. Dirtbag Dan Show, episode 72.
Town business.
Shouts out to Passwords.
Town business. You say hat? Is that how you ended this?